All right, we're live. How you doing? This is a great Saturday night, nice and brisk outside here in New Jersey. I've, the past few days it's been like almost 80 degrees. So,
Hold on.
um, hello everybody, welcome to the live. Um, it's good to see everyone in the chat here. We got let's do a real quick roll call. We got Ron and Vato, my two moderators. All right. How you doing? What's up, Mark? How you doing, Dan B? Ellie, thank you for stopping by. Joshua Ricks, what's up? How you doing? TV, Mike V, Mark. Always good to see you. Always good to see everybody. Gary will be right back. Something happened with his audio, and he was fighting with his headset real quick. So once he gets that sorted, he'll come back into the chair. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Dean? How you doing? Real quick, everybody who ordered, I've been tracking the orders like crazy since it's the very first sorry. Jesus. Since it's like my first bearded venture, I've been a little on edge all week, tracking the orders and seeing, their delivery and all that, and touching base with customers and sending them little DMs here and there, just to, asking if they got the package. More not necessarily asking them if they like the stuff, just if they got it. You know what
What's
I'm
up,
saying?
brother?
So, and he's back. So like this whole week,
These
that's
are
what
the dumbest
I've been
headphones
doing.
ever because we couldn't find.
Yeah.
I didn't drag my computer upstairs. I don't have my setup.
Yes, I was saying, I'm all week just like looking at orders and tracking deliveries and all that stuff, and just making sure people got the stuff. And I'm not necessarily asking, like what they thought about it just yet, just if they got it. So yeah, that's all week. I've been a little like on edge and all that stuff. So hopefully, everyone's have so far what I've been hearing through DMs and stuff like that is like, the response is real positive. People are really liking the scents. Some people are surprised about how much they like the scents and all that stuff, and I'm getting good feedback on the wash, the feel and beard from the butters, like all that
Time
stuff.
out. People are surprised how much they like the scents.
That's like a few DMs I got
Linda.
were like,
Listen, Linda. With
I don't
my
know.
history, y'all gonna be surprised.
I
mean, I can see y'all saying, "Hey, you're surprised that we came out kicking the doors down with a size 12," but surprise in general, y'all need to check Tuesday, brother. Hold on. Get my damn ear. Whoop, there we go. I'm all cattywampus today. It's all right.
It's all right. Yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's all part of it, Yeah, no, that's like literally like, some of the things I heard, and I'm like, all right, hey, you know what? I'll take it. Maybe because it's sense that you normally like haven't really done that much, and you know what I'm saying? Like it's out of,
I'll tell you for what
sorts
I'm
for you,
used to doing. I think we've done better. I mean, there's still some scents I've done in the past that I think are phenomenal. But I think in general, these scents are elevated in the essence that they're 100% crafted from us.
Yeah.
There's no cologne bases. I was talking to someone today. They're like, "This reminds me of a cologne I have." I was like, "I promise you, you don't have a cologne like it." They're like, "Well, what cologne is it?" I'm like, "It's not a cologne. There's no cologne base at all. There's 100% like our blend. Like we didn't put in, Polo this or Ralph Lauren or whatever the things are." Vato, did you email the business email?
Yeah, which email did you send it to? Because
it's a business email. I need to check it because I have to, in order to see business emails, I have to like log in and check everything every day. I haven't set it up on my phone yet. So let me look and see if Vato sent us an email.
If it's anything, Vato, I mean, if you got any kind of social media, Do you have a TikTok? You can hit me up on TikTok.
Vato has
yeah,
nothing. Got YouTube.
it's got-
You hush up. The dogs are barking.
he said Briscoe. Briscoe is all right. Great, you got the all right. Good, he got Briscoe, so I'm happy. Oh man, yeah, no, yeah, Briscoe is legit like one of the big sense.
Oh,
He said just replied to the order email that came from.
so no, you sent him the wrong oils. He ordered Anton and Briscoe. You sent him Andy and Briscoe.
Okay. All right, so
we'll deal with it.
yeah, I'll get that out Tuesday. I guess Monday's no mail because of the holiday, but all right, yeah, all right. Yeah. I mean,
so that's 2.
That's
so
2.
Now you have to adjust the inventory. Now we got to take an Andy out of the inventory, and then the other stuff we had, we got to adjust the inventory to match what.
Yeah,
we did. So, hey,
that's
Johnny's a rookie, guys. He's
yeah. My first time going around for 2 out of the 50 some orders that we got, like 2. Yeah, it's not bad.
So I'm gonna tell you right now, when we get off this stream, Johnny's gonna message me and be like, "Oh, I'm doing that." Listen, Johnny, woo-saw, rub the ears, take a breath. It's not your fault. Hey, Vato, you got a free oil out of the deal. Look at it that way. You got a free oil, and you're gonna have your other one coming. It happens, especially when you have a lot of orders right away. Johnny was dealing with by himself all the orders. It happens. I shipped out wrong shit all the time because it was just me. It happens. Your eyeballs get tired.
Yeah. It's one of the things I was going to talk about tonight was like, a couple of not a couple, just like 2, I guess 2 real like legit order mistakes, and just like running into errors as as they come. So I'll
tell you why you're making the mistakes, because I used to print out the orders on the big paper, like the regular printer, and then the shipping label separate, have them together.
Yeah.
When I switched to printing the order slip on the same stock as the shipping label, it's smaller font, so you read it a little bit different, and it doesn't print the words as clear. So when I started doing that, I found my mistakes increased from reading the wrong thing. So that's 100%, I think, why that's happening. So
yeah, I gotta
go to printing big papers, which is a waste of paper, waste of time, or we just gotta double check, or maybe we need a new shipping label printer that prints more clear. I don't know, but we'll figure it out.
What I did was I made adjustments ever since I that mistake is that what I'm doing now is I'm putting together the order that's on the screen. Like instead of printing the shipping thing, I'm putting together what's in front, and then I print it, and then I bag it, and then just it takes a little longer, but like it's gonna be
probably fine for now. But bro, these guys are gonna get their orders in 3 weeks.
No, I'll still get it, even if it takes like the night. Like I'll get the orders out. I don't live far from the post office either, so it's like
I wonder.
Like today, like I woke up this morning and we had 3 orders. I put them together real quick and double checked them, triple checked them, and then made sure they were good, and I got them right into the post office just before they closed. So the lady at the post office already, she already knows me. She goes, "You don't need a receipt." I said, "Nope." She goes, "Throw it in the box." I'm like, "All right, cool." Toss it in the box and run.
All right, I'm gonna turn the light back on. I don't like that you can see the reflection in my glasses was too much.
Yeah. But no, those kinds of mistakes, they're not gonna happen again. I'm making sure that it's not gonna happen again.
So another company owner who ordered our stuff, a friend of mine, I'm not gonna name names, but he's like, "I love everything but Jasper." I'm like, "Bro, you're fired. Get out of here with that." I said,
"Why do you not like Jasper?"
But it's okay because I bought stuff from him and he's asked me, and I'm like, "I like this one, but I don't like that one."
Yeah.
It's fine. Like it happens. I told him
Mark,
I'm not mad about it.
Mark, thank you so much. Oh my God,
Mark, you could have saved that $9.99.
Yeah,
added $5 to it and bought something. Because YouTube takes the half of that.
Thank you, Mark. I appreciate it. I don't get those a lot, like because I'm saying so. Happy. I'm like, oh man, it all goes back into the bit. Everything I get from YouTube, it all goes right back into dad beards. Like everything, every check I get from YouTube, it's going right back into dad beards. So like it's only gonna go back to the customers. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you a question. This is like I'm interviewing you.
Yeah.
Starting dad beards, right?
Mm-hmm.
What was the biggest surprise of the process? Do you think how much money we had to put in was probably the biggest surprise?
Yeah, the startup was like, I did not expect it to be like, as all the costs and stuff of getting everything and yeah, and I didn't expect that. I was like, oh, okay. I knew
Every
it was
time
gonna
I sent you
cost
a
some,
message
but
saying,
like,
"Hey, I just bought this. This is what I
yeah,
spent."
yeah.
You were like, "Oh shit!" The
was
funny
like,
thing
"God damn,
is,
right?"
I didn't tell you everything I bought and how much everything was. So there's the costs are more, but so would that be the biggest surprise? So for those in TV land, when you start the business, like to me, when I first started Chesapeake, I started on $500. I could tell you, Johnny and I did not start on $500. It was way past that.
No, because
And
even
it's not because we didn't do anything different. Although I started with 2 cents, and there's maybe it's all different because we didn't buy as much equipment in the beginning. I could tell you. So this was my biggest surprise in all this, having done it already, was how relaxed I felt. I had not felt this at ease with all the other ones. Even the coffee stuff. Like coffee was easy because I didn't really have to do a lot other than the supply stuff.
Yeah.
But in our hearts just weren't in the coffee thing. So it was just thanks. Yeah, my
the
Care Bear. Yeah. It's from
Grunt Style.
Grunt Style, yeah.
Yeah.
So I think I was so relaxed in this whole process. And I think it was pretty evident when Johnny would be like, "Hey, do you have butterflies in your stomach?" I'm like, "No, bro. Like this."
Yeah, he's like totally chill with everything, and I'm like I'm on a razor's edge knife. Like I'm just like freaking out about these things, and he's like, "Don't worry about it." I'm like, "What do you mean, don't worry about it?" Like, I'm freaking out, And it's good to have that because like I need that. I need someone to level me off when I'm flipping out like that, and then him being so cool with. It's like, all right, I can like center myself back and get focused again. So
so Ellie, your shirt came in. That's awesome. Excuse me, I need a drink.
Oh, you definitely did order a medium. So
yeah, we had.
I'm glad to see it's not just me. It's and they're a much bigger company than we are. Like, and they got her size wrong. They got her a small instead of a medium. She definitely ordered a medium because I looked at it.
No, I think she's saying she got the medium. It fits right, but she should have gotten.
Oh, she should have gotten a small. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, they didn't get it wrong.
They didn't get it wrong. Yeah. Okay. Good.
So the reason why Andy might remind you a little bit of Ruckus, the same strawberry I use in Ruckus, I use in Andy, but that's the only similarity between the two. Andy has other scent profiles in it than Ruckus had. Ruckus was strawberry and oud. Andy has no oud and it has extra things in it. So strawberry is the only similarity.
Yeah.
So I get that because I smell it too, but it's different enough. If you put them side by side, you would tell.
Yeah, it's the whole thing's been pretty cool though. Like, I like today. We sold out on wash, right? But then like early in the morning, I see I get a notification on the ring, and I'm like, oh, it's FedEx, and I'm like, oh, we got wash delivery came in. So I took the morning after before bringing out the orders, and me and my wife actually we bottled all the wash and labeled it up, and it's all ready to go. I got wash is restocked, so everybody's seeing this now. They haven't gotten a wash, go grab a wash. I got fresh stock in there. It's bottled today, and everything's ready to go for wash. And I love the whole process, the whole thing. It's pretty cool. I like the whole thing.
Yeah. Well, the wash is the one thing. Like I knew we would sell a lot of it, but it was hard to
Yeah.
gauge. Like for the first launch of it, like how much would we need? Because
Yeah.
we didn't want to stock more than we needed because we're trying to. In the beginning, you got to figure out how much inventory that you're going to need because you don't want too much, right? You don't want it sitting on the shelf.
Right. Yeah.
So our goal is every quarter we're going to restock, and we'll be able to gauge on what we've done that previous quarter and maybe what we were projecting, so we can do more or do less. The wash is the one thing it's hard because historically, any beard brand that I've had has done really well in the wash department. So,
Mhm.
but I was not sure like what because we're new and
Yeah.
a lot of my previous customer base is no longer there. So we were, on the flirt on the edge, like, should we do this much? So we did what we did, and then we basically just doubled it because we just got more supplies in. Johnny put it together. So we're fully stocked on wash. So I
Yeah.
think next quarter we'll probably triple our wash inventory from what we normally started
Yeah.
with, just to have
Yeah.
it. And we don't have to put everything in bottles. We can have
Right. Yeah. 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 Yeah.
we can
No,
have
I don't have. Yeah.
the stuff there, but we could just have it ready to go.
Yeah. Just in seeing like the whole like just how the layout is here and like the putting together the orders. Like I have to restructure the whole the whole space to make it flow better. Kind of like how McDonald's,
Yeah.
McDonald's kitchen is made specifically to get the food out as fast as possible and to work around the employee. Like the employee works around the whole space and all that stuff. I don't know if you ever seen the movie, how the
Yeah.
with Michael Keaton and how like they designed the kitchen on the floor and the chalk and all that stuff. And I'm like, I got to do
Yeah.
this something similar down here to make it flow, you know, faster and
So
easier
I
to
did
make.
that 100 times when we had the other place for Alley Cat in Chesapeake. I
Yeah.
changed the flow of it. Then I sat there. I think Zeb and I one time did that. We're like, okay, how are we moving and what's the process? We changed the shape of
Mhm.
the layout for that.
Yeah.
So Dan B, first of all, welcome everybody. I don't know if I said that. Share this out. Get people in here. We're having a good time just talking.
Yeah. Yeah.
We're not
Yeah.
pushing any sales. If you want to buy
No.
something, I mean, we're not doing a giveaway. We're not doing a discount code. It's $12 on everything always. So if you're able to buy, great. If not, it's still going to be $12 next weekend. So there's no reason to feel pressured. Um, so the website, we're not going to like advertise on the website how often we restock because just like any business, we're planning for the quarter, and if we run out of something, it'll be out of stock until the next quarter, and then we'll just have to use the data and either increase or decrease our stock depending on what it
Mhm.
was. The only exception is Briscoe. So we talked about this before. Um, we had an accident with the Briscoe scent. For whatever reason, the leather portion of that, I didn't order the leather. I thought I had, and maybe I did and lost it. I don't know. I didn't even look to see if I had it around here.
Mm.
But I had a different leather I liked better, but I only had a few ounces of it. So we could only make, I think we were only able to make 4 ounces of the fragrance blend for Briscoe, the full
Right.
fragrance blend. So we were only able to make a certain amount of oils and butters, which was about half, of what we made for everything else. So we knew Briscoe was probably going to sell out before our quarter was over. So we have more leather on the way. It should actually be at Johnny's tomorrow. So he could put the Briscoe scent, put it all together, create our, because we keep them in the squeeze bottles like I used to use. We make our scent blends, put them in there. So he'll be able to make the scent blend, and then he can make some more oils because we don't need butters right now, just the oils.
But yeah, we don't
Um,
need butters. We got enough butters.
yeah. So that's what we're waiting for. But eventually we're gonna get all our scents duped where another company we have to send a certain amount of our scents to this company. They recreate the scent and we buy a gallon of it. That's why we're not buying individual scents and making it ourselves. We make the blend, send it to them. They create the blend in a single blend, but it's what we created. And I got this trick from Holly when she had whiskey and hardtack. That's what she did. She'd create her scent, send it to this place, have it duped, And instead of having to buy individual fragrances all the time, she just reordered her complete blend from this company. It's what that company does. So we're eventually going to do that. So Johnny doesn't have to sit there and blend everything all the time. We just have a gallon that's already there.
They gotta
Johnny's
get it
looking
right
like,
though. They gotta get it right though. If they don't get it
so
right,
they
then
send you
I
like
got
as they work on it, they send you samples and like you get to make the final approval. So
Okay.
and you could tell them, hey, this is not right or whatever you've been wanting. So they work with you, so you don't just get whatever they do and then you're stuck with it.
Okay, yeah, all right. Because like,
No.
yeah, if it's not like how it's supposed to smell the way we're putting it out now, then yeah, no. But okay, yeah. We'll cross that bridge when we get there. But yeah.
And Anton and Briscoe have got a lot of feedback, but I'll tell you, Andy's got some good view. I put Vince number 2.
Vince is
phenomenal.
Vince is equally as complex as Andy and Briscoe. If you haven't gotten Vince
I'd actually
yet,
say Vince, knowing what's in it, there's more in it. It's more complex.
Yeah.
As far as the scents in there.
Because those 2 scents that's in Vince are like they're very harsh on their own. Like if you smell the individual scents of Vince, and you smell them, it's like I don't want to put this in a but when you I don't want to put this in oil, but when you blend it all together and it comes together as one scent, it works like fantastic.
And he said the 2 cents in Vince. There's like 7 cents in Vince.
I know, but I'm saying the two.
I know, but you said 2, so I want people to think it's not 2. We didn't cheat.
No. No, Vince has a lot in it, but I'm saying like there's 2 fragrances in Vince that like on their own, without blended with the rest, you wouldn't want to put them in a beard oil because it's like that like oud by itself is very funky, it's got a weird funk to it. So you gotta blend oud with something else to make it smell like desirable. And it's the same thing with Vince. Vince has 2 scents in it that are very harsh and very like rough. But when you blend them with the other fragrances and it's mixed all together with the carrier, like it smells fantastic, So
Mark said when you get really busy, he'll come over to Jersey and help you for.
I saw that. Yeah. I gave him the thumbs up.
You know what though? So when I went to Jersey when I was there for the full weekend for production weekend, we went to the White Rose, and it's a simple burger. If you think about White Castle but larger, it's a simple burger, but it tastes so good. And literally, I ordered it, and before I could even put my phone back in my pocket, because I have my keep my wallet on my phone, the burger was done.
It's fast. They're fast. Like think White Castle, but full size White Castle burger.
Yeah.
Don't think little tiny White Castle. Think full size White Castle burger, and then the onion rings and all that stuff. It's so good. It's so funny. Next time you come,
Ronnie knows what White Rose is.
Next time you come, we got to go to the other one, and then there's in South Plainfield. It's not called White Rose, but it's called White something, and it's like a similar diner. It's not far from White Rose at all. It's not far at all. It's really good food too. So but it's a whole diner, so you get everything,
Yeah. So Dean, are we planning to do an app? So at this stage in the game, no, because I know the cost associated with that. And
no,
we're not there yet. If our sales go well enough, then we can, but it's going to take some time because, like we talked about last time, we're very purposeful with how we're spending and what we're spending on and what we're offering because of our profit margins are intentionally low.
Right.
We have to be methodical with it. So in order to do some of the things that I would have done in the past at a sooner rate, we have to basically triple our sales volume in order to do that. Do I think we'll get there? Absolutely. I think with this brand and what we've done with our pricing, we'll be very successful once we get over the hump of having to educate people. Because, and I know I said this last time, our society, and I actually had a conversation with somebody offline an hour ago about society has ingrained in everybody that quality only comes at expense. And I think what we have done has proven that you can get quality without being expensive.
Right.
And low price doesn't mean poor quality. And that's the education hump that we have to get over. And the only way we could do it is through our customer base, through people like all you 20 of you in the chat and those who purchase, sharing the word saying, look, this stuff is phenomenal. This stuff is great. Whatever word or adjective you want to use is adjective, right? Yeah.
Yeah. Describing words. Yes.
Verb, adjective, verbs in action. Yeah. Anyways, I don't know. I'm not an English major. Anyways, whatever defining word you want to use.
There you go. Defining.
To tell everybody how good this stuff is, then I think we'll get over that hump. And of course, we're gonna do advertisement and do the Google and Facebook, all that stuff. But we're not hitching this train or this trailer to the truck of an influencer or reviewers. So taking that option off the table puts a lot of weight on our customer base and us.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a weight that we wanted to carry. We want it to be us that makes this brand grow. We want it to be the customer base that makes this brand grow.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
And we'll get there. It's just going to take, like I said, you got word of mouth. Word of mouth is great. Even if you think you have no influence, if just one person buys because you said so, that's beneficial to us because it lets us to keep doing what we want to do.
Right. Yeah. Don't think like, whatever. Following numbers don't matter to me as long as someone has a good experience, and if they want to share it out, share it out, of course, let people know. Even if you have great experience and you just tell me, I'm happy to hear it. Like I'm ecstatic about all the positive feedback that's getting into my DMs and everything like that. I love it. I read that and I'm just like, yeah, it gives me like good feelings on the inside, it makes it all worth it. Just seeing people happy about the products and, liking the scents and the feel and all that stuff. Yeah.
Well, that's what so when Johnny and I first discussed this, when we talked, I said, we could easily cut a lot of corners and put out a decent, mediocre product for inexpensive and still have a decent margin at a low price. But we didn't want to we wanted to put out something that we could easily charge $20, $25 for, but not charge that much for. So we didn't cheap out on the ingredients. Definitely on the scents, they're not cheaped out. Like we spent a lot of money on our fragrances and essential oils. We do have essential oils in some of these. And when I was buying those, I told Johnny, it's like, I don't think I've ever spent this much money for this small amount of we have 5 cents. It's a lot of it's crazy. Partly because stuff did raise in prices because of the economy, but we went a different route. Like the cost of goods wasn't a concern for us. We were going to make what we wanted to make regardless what the cost was. But at the end of the day, we said our price will not go over this. We have to stay here. And instead of lowering cost of goods, we lowered our profit margin. Now, your business majors and your business people will probably say that was the dumbest thing to do. And it very well may have been the dumbest thing to do as a business. It was the smartest thing to do as people. Because we're in it. And this sounds so cliche, like we're in it for you guys, but we're in it for the customer base and for the working man, the working dad, who sometimes might have to look at personal care or food or electricity or cell phone or whatever, gas.
Right. Yeah.
We don't want to have that, consumer issue. We don't want that dad or that man or wife or whoever have to struggle with that decision. Because we really believe that personal care leads to self-care. So we still want you to take care of yourself, but we don't want you to have to choose between your family and personal self-care.
Right.
So there's an uphill battle. And Vato, we'll have to ask a question.
He said,
was the response from people sales what you two expected?
I didn't know. I honestly didn't know what to expect.
His part, then I answer for me.
Yeah, I honestly didn't know what to expect. So like, I didn't I didn't know. I honestly didn't know what to expect. So like when I got the responses back from the people, it was all very like, shocking to me and heartwarming to me. So like, yeah, it's pretty much it. I didn't know what to expect at all.
So my expectations from how people would react to the products, I knew how people would react because I know what we put out. Now my expectations on how many orders we received on launch day did not meet my expectations, but they also did meet my expectations. I expected us to do slow, but if I compared it to other things that I've done, anytime I launched something, it was 4, 5, 6x what we did on Saturday, which is no knock on dad beards. It's just I had something built up, so I had a big base. I had lost in the last year and a half. I lost a lot of my customer base. We'll get them back. I have no doubt that we'll bring people over. So I did expect us to have a slow start. And I told Johnny all the time because he's like, "Yeah, we need to do this every day." I'm like, it's going to be slow for a little bit. Don't get too excited. We had a good weekend. It was for what we were doing, but it's going to be slow because we have to get over some humps.
This is
and business cards. Yes, we didn't do business cards yet. We need to.
Yeah, we need to do business cards
because they're not expensive.
Because I got a bunch of guys at work that have beards, and I'm like, hey, I want to tell them, but I want to give them something so they can,
Yeah. So we'll get something designed to put together.
Let's see here.
We don't want to decide between beard oil and Poo-Pourri. And Chris, you're funny. Let me start my meetings with your dad.
We could do Poo-Pourri. We could do Poo-Pourri scented as the beard oils. So, hey, you want your toilet water to smell like Andy and Vince? We probably could make that happen.
And here's the bad thing: I'm bad at communications. There's things that I have that I want us to do that I didn't always tell Johnny about. So stop talking about spraying the toilet stuff, Johnny, because I have things. We'll discuss. I have ideas, but there's some things I don't tell Johnny I want to do yet because there's others you want to do. So I don't want to tell him, hey, we're going to do this, and him get too excited about it, but it not happen for 6 months. Because Johnny, when he's excited, he's ready to. He's like me, he gets ready to go. So I hold things back.
Yeah. But I'm open to anything. Like I'm open. Like if he's like, hey, you know what, we're gonna do. I don't know, what is it? Yeah, we did some random ass thing, and we'll make it smell like this. Then I'm like, let's go for it. Fuck it, why not?
Ever think of a company name, Blue Collar, for a reason you spoke? So I personally think that the company name we have now is all encompassing, no matter what collar you sport, blue collar, white collar, no collar. I think because it's dad beards, but it's not that it's dad beards because it's for dads. It's dad beards because our characters are dads. So we're dad beards.
Yeah, our characters are dads.
But it's not just for dads. It's men, women, whoever wants to use it. It's just we think dad beards kind of encompasses everything instead of saying, because I feel like if you go just blue collar, you might be, avoiding a certain customer base. So I feel like it brings it all in, and we'll have. Oh, look! I would say Jasper's blue collar, Vince is blue collar. Anton's
the only
person doc. So
yeah, the Anton's a doctor, so he's not really blue collar, but he does have a high workload because being a doctor is not easy. Being a doctor is not easy.
Clinician, the best proctologist in Cleveland.
That's it.
Actually, I don't know what kind of doctor Anton is.
He's a family doctor. He takes care of everything. I would say that because like we go to a family doctor, and he takes care of me. He takes care. He looks after my health. He looks after my wife's health. He looks after the kids' health. So he's our family doctor, and
So Vato, highlight Vato's big thing there.
Okay, big thing there.
Yeah. So, and that's the thing. So with our artwork and our dads, you can be a collector if that's what you're doing. Like if you want to collect, that's not what we're aimed for. So it's not like we're creating a new character every day. So every week or every month. So you have to collect them.
Right.
Yeah. We'll have new characters, but yeah, totally. hey, and we support any buying from any other company. It doesn't bother us. It's not something we're worried about. Like I said, because we're focused on us. This wasn't a strategy to take business away or whatever. This was something that was in our hearts that we wanted to do because as consumers ourselves, we know what it's like to spend a chunk of change on something so small. When and I think so if you look at women's cosmetics, my wife spends so much money on stuff. A little tiny bottle of something that cost me 40, $50. And you look at the ingredients and you're like, there's no way this should have to cost this much.
Right.
I could duplicate this product and be as good, if not better, for a third of that price.
Yeah, I get you, because like I look at my wife's stuff and I'm like, you know, like the certain oil that she got that I showed you, like she paid like a good mint for that, and I'm like, that's not that much. Like we can make that, like we can make that, and yeah, you know that it doesn't have to cost that much.
Yeah, so that's where we're coming from. It's not now. Did women's cosmetics kind of lead the way for men's grooming to be at that price level and for the expectation to be like, hey, it's going to cost a lot to take care of yourself? Yeah, women's cosmetics opened that door. We're trying to open the second door saying, hey, you can get this product or better at a price of the products that you don't want to buy. Mm-hmm. Like we could do Old Spice, Gillette pricing, or maybe a little bit above it, and be at top tier product level. So, yeah. Anyway, so I forgot where the fuck I was going with this.
I don't. Mel guy just like. Well, I'm glad that you're doing better and like everything went well. So you know that's good to hear that you're doing better. And yeah. Goodness sake, man.
Oh, I know what I'm saying. So
God bless
you. Yeah. Guys, you're okay. So yeah, if you want, if you're able to buy $20 oils and that's what you like, you're not hurting anyone's feelings. I still spend on other companies, so it's.
Oh yeah. I still buy too. Yeah, same thing.
Yeah, it's Steven's package for whatever reason. I've been following it. His package was delayed, not on our end.
I don't know how.
It was so delayed.
He's like the last person to get the package from the initial order. First it was Chris, and I was messing with Chris because I was like, Chris is like, he's like, is it Tuesday yet? Is it Tuesday yet? And I'm like, hey, you're the one that lives all the way out there, you know, for it to be. But then I look at Stevens and I'm like, Jesus Christ, man, it's Thursday.
I mean, was on the West Coast and he got his because I was looking at it. I'm like, wait a minute, does this say? So I'm trying to find out where the delay was, and I'm like, well, that wasn't on our end, so I don't know. Yeah, that's just crazy. I don't
know what they did.
But Johnny's been getting these out like next day.
Yeah, so. as soon as the orders come in, I try to put it together and get it ready for the mail as fast as possible. Yeah. And then like
it's in Illinois now. You literally shipped that 5-6 days ago, and it barely made it from Jersey to Illinois, which is
so weird. That's so
4-hour flight, if that.
Yeah, that's so weird. Because like I'm that's one of the things I wanted to do with this, because like I kind of took like a lot of experiences that I had in purchasing and in my career of buying products and reviewing them, and I kind of wanted to put in the things that I expected from companies into this. So like shipping quickly was one of the things. Like I know when I print the label, you guys get the update, oh, label has been created. So I'm like, all right, label's been created. How long before they get the next update? So like I want to make sure you guys get that next update as fast as possible. So I go, you know, I put it all together and I go run into the post office or UPS, whichever one you choose. And I try to get it out as fast as possible because I know like that next update you get the notification. So I keep all that in mind.
Now, Steven, was his USPS or was it UPS?
Let me double check.
Yeah, and I could tell you at some point these handwritten notes that Johnny was dead set on doing probably aren't going to be handwritten because there's going to come to a point, and I told him I stopped handwriting notes.
I'm going to keep doing them. I'm going to keep doing them.
And when you're processing hundreds of orders a week, you ain't writing on notes.
You may there may be some duplicates, but I want to handwrite each one. I really do. Like I feel like that's like you know.
Yeah.
even if I have to handwrite, you know, something, a blurb real quick and make a stack of ones that are blurb.
I think we'll have them pre-printed, and then you'll just sign your name on it, and that hey, you hand wrote your name.
I don't see.
Yeah, yeah. The Steven
that was UPS for Steven.
Damn, and UPS is usually the quick one.
Yeah, UPS Thursday, November 14th. Yeah,
hey,
it's saying November 14th.
November when? The 13th?
14th.
14th?
Thursday, next Thursday.
And you shipped that on the
3rd.
4th? 3rd?
The 3rd. I created the label on the 3rd. And they took it on the 4th. And it's stuck in Illinois. It got to Illinois in the 9th, and it's stuck. For some reason, it's stuck there.
No. And Chris, you know what's funny? So I've seen people who post and they send me pictures of the thank you cards, and they're like that, like, hey, hope this works well for you, Johnny. That's because I guarantee you, Johnny's like, I don't know what to write on these things, because sometimes he's like, I don't know what to say. So I totally get the whole yearbook reference, because I can picture Johnny writing notes like, well, what the hell do I say? Perfect. I get it. It's funny though.
Stay cool. Have a great summer. I like that. Yeah. You know, I'm gonna add that now. I'm gonna say stay cool. Have a good winter.
Yeah, the next person who orders is gonna be stay cool. Have a good winter. See you in the spring.
I'm totally gonna use that, and it's gonna be Chris's fault.
Yeah. And I think today's the first day since we launched where we haven't gotten an order. I think we've gotten an order every day except for today.
Yeah, that's fine. You know.
Yeah.
Yeah. It never changed.
Yeah.
KIT.
What's AIT? Never.
KIT is keep in touch. Oh, my yearbook is full of that.
Oh, KIT.
KIT is keep in touch. My yearbook from high school is full of KIT and phone numbers. Not one person has KIT.
Oh, see, Aaron's in California, and he got his before.
Yeah, I know. Some people in California got theirs, and I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, Jason's second package is stuck in Philly.
Yeah.
That's so weird. Yeah. Luckily, that was on the house, so it's not like he's tripping about it, because since he was one of our testers, we hooked him up for helping us.
Yeah, I bring it to the post office or UPS, and it's in their hands from then on. Unfortunately, I can't. If I could do something about it, I would, but I there's literally nothing I could do about it unless I drive out there, grab it, and then drive it back.
So for everybody who in the chat who has received their products, give us some feedback. What do you think? Scents, Phil and Beard?
Yeah, I want to. I've heard good feedback on the scents, but like I've heard also like some, but not as much good feedback on the feel. Like I want to know about the feel, because I know they smell good. Like because I have them all here, so like I know to me they all smell great. There's like one or two that I like more than the others, but like I know they all smell great. The feedback, one of the feedback is on the feel that I haven't really heard a lot about.
I've gotten a few on the feel. Of course, the scent wise, everybody, because when you first get them, you could smell them, and then you have to wear them for a few days. So I've gotten good feedback. The wash, phenomenal feedback, but everything else, I just want to see what.
Say thank you.
Now, Chris, so you tested some of our products while we were in the testing process. I want to say you got the oils. How does the final product compare to what you tested? Compared to what you thought was the best? Because I forgot which number you said was your favorite.
Thank you, Josh.
Yeah. Josh ordered a couple of.
Yeah, he ordered 3 bottles.
3 washes. Yeah,
that's enough for a whole year.
I was like, yeah, well, that's 4 months a bottle if you use 1 pump.
Yeah,
that's what I was thinking. Like, damn, how much does he shower?
Hey, I use 2 pumps, so
2 pump chump.
That's right.
I use 1 normally. Sometimes I get fancy with it and do 3 just because I want to be like, man.
How thin are they, Ellie? How thin are the chicken cutlets?
Yeah.
You got to pound them out real
thin.
Look
at her profile picture. That's like half an Ellie. Put her thing back up there. You can see her picture. That's like half an Ellie. Where's the other half? Ellie hitting that workouts.
I know. I got to get back on the ball. Like I feel like it's time. It's time to get back in shape and shed some of these pounds.
Hold on, Aaron. Did you order a wash? If you feel a big bottle in your package and you didn't order a wash, that means that's package 3. That's the third one for Johnny. Now he's curious. Now you just need to open it, Aaron, and tell us what you got, because I don't. I gotta go look at his orders now. See what Aaron ordered. You're gonna pull it up faster than me because I'm gonna have to go through the whole list here. I'm on my phone.
Yeah, he may have gotten one because he only ordered 3 oils.
Yeah, if there's a big bottle, unless you stack them up, yeah, you got 3 oils.
Nah, it's got. Yeah, he ordered 3 oils. Yeah.
So you ordered 3 oils, but if you have a tall bottle, that's a wash.
Which I have to put in the money for. So I bought Aaron a wash.
Yeah, well, no, you have to put the money for it. You just have to. Well, our inventory. Well, that just means he got somebody else's wash and they didn't get theirs because our inventory numbers were normal. So Chris says it was way better. He thinks that's good. Jason, what do you think of Vince? All right, Steven, rest up, dude. You have a good evening.
Man. Yeah, get your rest.
Don't overdo it.
Dean's coming out of your check.
Out of your check.
Hey,
so
you know what?
So you know what? This is something that we've done different than I did with my other businesses. One, because now that we have a Aaron, if you want to join the live and open it live with us, you're more than welcome to. Johnny can send you the link. You could join us now if you want to. Yeah, anybody who's used the products already, if you want to join us and talk about it, go ahead.
Yeah, let me know to send the link and where to, and I will I'll send it to you.
So with the other businesses, it was just me, so I didn't have to worry about anything. But with Johnny, we got a partner, so we had to be very transparent with the funding. So we've actually partnered with a bank that when the money goes in, we have multiple accounts set up under the main account. So it keeps a certain amount in operating, and we have a certain percentage. It automatically kicks the assigned percentage to operating expenses, to taxes, and then to profits. So we see how much we're making, but then we have our percentage broken down so we know we're staying within our operational costs, or if we need to move profits over. So we kind of keep track of everything a little bit better. So Johnny knows how much money he's earned so far. So he doesn't have enough money to be paying for washes. Okay. So
okay.
Yeah, but this bank we're working with, it's not a normal bank, which is good, but it's for businesses. And I think the way it's set up works out really well because it's very transparent. We see exactly, and then it automatically, based on the setup rules, will put the percentage we say to each account, so we can make sure operating expenses from every order, and profits and taxes. Because the hell was that noise?
I don't know.
Oh, that was. I get a new email.
Oh, okay. Oh no, I can't take it.
Huh?
You got a new email? Is it an email like from the business email, or like just, hey, it's your personal email?
No, it's a business email.
Oh shit.
It says, "You done messed up, AA Ron." All right, let me see. Oh, we got an order.
Oh, we got an order. Okay, that's good email. That's a good email. I don't know why I don't have that like ready to ding on my end. Oh, there we go.
I bet you is Mark Brown.
Yeah, this guy.
Yep,
this guy.
Freaking Mark. Oh wait, I tell you that guy. He bought Jasper. Oh, I don't think he's bought in Jasper yet. That's why.
No, Josh, that's not a typical thing.
What?
That's a mistake. I don't give out free washes like that.
What happened?
Josh did have to buy $3 to get a free wash. No, that's not a promotion. That's an error.
That's definitely not a promotion. I don't think our wash is like our smallest margins. Like,
Yeah, I have
so
to
tight.
pay for that wash every time, so I'm not like giving out free washes. Yeah, do you mind? No way.
I mean, maybe one day when we have enough volume that we could.
Oh yeah, if we get
like that, but not yet.
shit, if I got like 30, 40 orders a day, then yeah, maybe we'll toss that in there. But
Yeah, so I could tell you the cost to make the wash is the same cost as it was all my other times. So you could tell if I usually did 8. What was that?
that's my inhaler.
Oh,
I'm an asthmatic, so
yeah. If I was charging $20 whatever for 8 ounces, doing 12 for 5 ounces, that's not a very. But then again, that's not a burden for you because we designed it that way. It's not. So
yeah.
I'm not complaining.
In my bottling of washes that I did today, there was a smidge left over, so I was able to put together
Some for yourself.
little tiny sample bottles.
Oh, and those little 5 milliliter bottles.
Yeah, so I have them here.
Show them So these are the sample bottles.
These are like the little tiny sample bottles. They look exactly like the full size, but they're small. So in these little sample bottles are a wash for any orders that may come through.
I think I think we're gonna have to do that. Make some sample washes just to throw in some orders when we see people haven't bought the wash,
right?
And they just make a little label: Dad beard wash sample.
Yeah, if I notice that like you didn't buy a wash, and like you didn't get a wash, and you got a bunch of oils and stuff like that. I got little samples for wash now, so this is good for like at least maybe 2 showers.
How many of those little bottles did we get?
Right now, I have I don't know how many I have in total, but I have filled 6, so I can do a little more.
Because I know those bottles were much more expensive than normal sample bottles. That's why we didn't do. And we debated on sample oils because the cost to do the samples, it didn't make sense because we couldn't sell the samples at a price that would make sense to not buy a big bottle over samples. So it was kind of like, why would you spend $5 for 5 milliliters when you can get 6 times the size for $6, $7 more? So I just couldn't. It wouldn't just. And those little bottles are expensive.
All right, I got Aaron in backstage.
Yeah, so let him in.
Just making sure like he's all ready to go. Give me a thumbs up. All right, cool. So I'm gonna add him in.
Put a shirt on, Aaron. We don't want to see.
He's got a shirt on. He's got a shirt. He's all good. He's all good. All right, so here we go. Oh, Aaron, how you doing?
What's going on? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we're hearing you good. Nice.
It's been a while. So I got a little nervous in this over here. I'm with Gilu and Johnny Grooms.
Yeah. Hey, I see you. You were on live with the beer ladies the other night.
Yeah. I stop by and say what's up to them every once in a while.
Yeah. There's beard ladies?
Beer.
Oh, beer ladies. Oh,
Cerveza. Okay. Yeah, I can't remember their names.
Crazy Style Lady, Jessica and Shayna.
Nice. Yeah, I think Jessica's the one I recognized from before. The one that was on the top of the screen. She's the one I recognized.
I gotta check that out because I'm a big beer drinker. So like,
I think these ladies are too much for you, man.
I don't know.
One of them used to be a bartender too.
I drink a lot, right? So.
I think so. Yeah. Well, I got the.
First of all, did you get that? Did you get what you ordered?
Yes, but I didn't order this. But it
you did get a.
You did get a watch.
God damn it! God damn it!
So what? This just shows that Johnny is not the guy who should be handling shipping, or he should. I'm a big beer drinker, obviously. I
didn't drink all put orders together.
Maybe he should be packing orders in the morning before he goes to work.
Yeah, because it's after work when he's already been up and tired. Because he goes to work early as hell.
See? All right. Well, I'll pay for the wash. No big deal.
No. We were. Now my concern is who didn't get a wash.
No, I think everybody who ordered a wash got a wash. Trust me, I do.
So what you got to do is you got to look at all the orders after Aaron or before Aaron and find out who ordered a wash and double check that they got theirs.
Yeah.
But how are you gonna add a wash when it doesn't say on the label?
I don't know.
Gary,
it's because the way I was doing it.
This is my fault. I didn't train you in shipping, so I'm taking it. I got to come back to Jersey, and we're gonna.
It's because the process. It's because how I was doing it. Now I do it differently now. I'm not doing it how I was doing it when I first got those first orders.
Yeah, so. but see, that is actually an effective way if you do it right. So I'm gonna take a trip up there. We're gonna do some in-house in-service training, and we'll schedule it.
Well, I'm happy you got everything, even if you got a bonus wash. Like it's not like you were missing something or you got something.
Oh no, I got the 3 oils I ordered, so
that's good. Yes, all right. I'm happy you got the 3 orders you ordered.
Hey, you might as well smell them while you're here, dude. You might as well smell them.
All right, I'm gonna save this one for last because I don't like leather, so this could be. I'm gonna save that one for last.
Aaron, I hate leather, and I know you do too. So I'm gonna be shocked if you don't like Briscoe because it turned me into a lover.
So we got Andy. This is the strawberry one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. You see, Josh, he's gonna order some.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna happen, Josh. That ship is sailed. That's done. That's not gonna happen again.
John, I'm gonna get so many text messages afterwards from Johnny. Son of a bitch,
on the live. What the fuck?
This right here, that's.
I could tell you when you warm it up or wear it, it changes.
I could definitely tell once you warm it up, the musk would come through because there's a lot in a bottle. It's strawberry forward.
Yeah, I want to say there's more rhubarb because the strawberry is a very strong strawberry.
Yeah,
there's more rhubarb.
There's more rhubarb. Yeah, I remember.
It's very sweet in bottle. I bet you if you warm it up, you get the muskiness.
Yeah, it's our sweetest one. It will probably be the sweetest one we do.
Yeah.
I think Brody's kind of sweet, but that's
Vince?
good right there. Oh yeah, that's a good one.
Oh,
yeah,
that was good.
Now the musk comes out of this one right here. I don't get the smoky vanilla.
So it is the vanilla is not smoky. There's smoked quartz in there.
Yeah,
it's smoky vanilla musk. So there's vanilla and the vanilla is not smoked, but there's a smoky aspect in it.
I can get the smoked quartz at the back of it.
In this tonka and peppercorn.
Yeah, because the quartz and the musk in there, the smoked quartz blend really well.
I like that.
It's very cologne-y without being a cologne. It's
and actually it looks like what this guy would smell like. So you guys did good on the character.
Yeah. Perfect. And that's 100% what we tried to do. We tried to create like what the dad's gonna look like in the scent in our head. And then
all right.
Hey, this one
I don't like leather.
Put a drop and then warm it up on this one to get the true are you gonna like it or not? And don't blow smoke. If you hate it, please tell us.
Yeah, if you don't like it, definitely say you don't like it.
All right. Least favorite out of the 3, but it is one of the leather scents I could actually withstand. It doesn't give me that instant headache when I get leather scents.
Right.
So it's my least favorite out of the 3, but not bad for a leather scent. Not bad at all. So
it's a very pleasant leather. Yeah.
I despise leather and lavender, the 2 scents, and pine, 3 scents that I hate. And I think we took 2 of the scents I hate and actually made them the scents I love. Jasper.
What's the other scents in this? I didn't even see. Cowboy leather cologne.
So Briscoe. So you've got some smoky leather in there. There's a Coca-Cola Woods in there. What else is in Briscoe? It's on the website.
Sweet tobacco.
Oh, there's a sweet tobacco in there.
I think that's. I get something in there that I'm like.
I think if you wear it, you'll have a different experience, like Vato says.
Yeah, you gotta wear it. Yeah, you wear it, let it dry down in the beard, and let it age a bit, and it starts to smell like different. But yeah,
Hey, but not bad for a leather scent. You guys killed it. You guys actually got something I would actually wear. Other leather scents, like I would smell. I'm like, yeah, I'm not wearing that.
He definitely wouldn't have liked the original one then,
No,
because the original one was very sharp leather, like leather woods.
But
I didn't like the original.
All right.
Johnny loved the original. I did not like
it. Gives me vibes of a former scent from a different company.
People are gonna say Andy and Ruckus only because they shared the same strawberry. That's the only similarity. So if you're thinking of Ruckus, then that's exactly why.
Yeah. That's similar vibes I'm getting, but it's completely two different sets. So nobody worries about, he just copied the same scent. No.
I could tell you, Ruckus was just strawberry jam and oud. This is just strawberry, rhubarb, and there's a musk. Can't remember which musk it was. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Mr. Iowa? What the hell is this? I'm trying to think of his name. Justin. What? Well, unless it's his wife.
I'll definitely wear this throughout the week. I'll definitely wear this throughout the week.
No. No, that's not a Iowa Beer Company. That's the reviewer Iowa crap. Oh crap!
What are you talking about?
He'll say his name. He did reviews for a long time, and he what's his name? I'm bad at names unless I say it 100 times. Seth, is it Seth?
What are you talking
Seth,
about right
I
now?
think, yeah, Seth.
He turned into a sneakerhead. Yeah.
I remember him. He used to be a reviewer. Then he got into like sneakers.
Is it Seth or it's like Seth, Sean, or it's?
I think it's Seth.
It is Seth. Told you, Seth.
From where?
From Iowa.
Oh,
he was a reviewer.
Okay.
He reviewed a lot of stuff, and then he reviewed some of Alley Cat stuff. Was it Alley Cat or Chesapeake? I can't remember. Chesapeake. Towards the end, because he reviewed Vitality. Yeah.
See, I don't retain a lot. I don't retain a lot. Like when it goes.
I remember those who need to be remembered, and Seth. I have not seen anything from him in a long time. Either I'm not following, which was weird, or maybe he's just not posting. But I actually, and the reason why I remember is because I looked up some old videos to see what was still out there, and I saw his Chesapeake video. This was a couple weeks ago. Because I want to say he had Ginger Razzed, the punk rock raspberry.
Oh yeah,
Vitality, and he had something else.
I had Actually, the contractor that came into his house, he liked that Ginger Raz, and like I was kind of like hesitant to let him take it, but he liked it and he took it. So
Ginger Raz was so good.
Yeah.
I
like the pump though for this wash though.
Yeah,
that's a nice touch.
We went with that because we wanted to have a different bottle and then something that wasn't going to leak in transit or give people the precise what they need without having over squirting and stuff. So we hate over squirt in the shower. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you can't. You got full control over that. It's not going to drip anywhere or anything like that. Like you're not going to open up you're not going to open it up and it's going to be like dripping out or anything like that.
One pump will work for you, Aaron. One pump. Johnny's.
Definitely one pump. One pump works for me, and I got a little bit more than you. Yeah. I still use 2 because I like a good healthy lather, like a good sudsy full beard. And I let it sit for like a minute or 2, and then I wash the rest of my body, and then I rinse it out. I didn't do that in my little video for Instagram, but when I take a normal shower, I lather it up and let it sit in the beard, and then I finish my shower and then I rinse it out, and then when I'm done, my beard's nice and soft. So that's how I wash my beard, really.
These guys in there now I've said over squirt in the shower, so of course Mark and John.
See if I can pull up the chat.
No accidental squirts. That's right, John.
No accidental squirt.
Every squirt is intentional.
Guys are too much. So what everybody have for dinner? I know we're like an hour in, we're an hour in.
Yeah.
I took My wife is out of town on her annual every Veterans Day weekend. She goes with like 5 or 6 different ladies, and they go up to a beach in Delaware. And there's a beach house that one of her friends' family has. They stay there, then they go Christmas shopping and stuff. So she's up there. So I've
Oh,
got
okay. I thought it was
kids.
for teacher convention because she's a teacher. So like, I
No,
thought.
no. It's just one of her coworkers. Their family has a beach house, so they go up there.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool.
Every Veterans Day weekend they go. So I've got all the boys. Last night, Peyton and Peyton's girlfriend stayed over. I know, right? Had to keep an eye on that.
Okay.
And then
Yeah,
now
see, that is a challenge that dads have to face eventually when their children get older. Is the boyfriend and the girlfriend aspect.
So they're both 17. She's a senior. He's a junior.
Okay.
But this is like his second girlfriend.
Uh-huh.
So was it a week ago or 2 weeks ago when he originally asked, he asked, well, hey, can she stay Halloween night? Can she stay the night? My wife and I about had a heart attack. Like, we did not expect that question to come from him.
Right.
So we said, you know what? We said yes. Of course, we had our rules and stuff. So the fact she stayed last night, my wife's texting me, did you watch the kids? Did they behave? I'm like, and so this morning she texted me, were the kids behaved? And I said, we're going to be grandparents now, Grandma. She said, that's not funny, jerk.
That's messed up.
Yeah. I'm like, no, they're good. They stayed in the living room, you know what I mean? Which is 5 feet from our room.
Oh shit. Yeah, that's messed up, man.
Yeah. So so he and his girlfriend and some friends are at one of their friends' hockey games. So they went to the hockey game. And then Kellen has his friends staying the night. So they're over here. And it's funny we're talking about squirts because I call his friend Little Squirt. He called me Big Squirt. It's a whole thing.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just luckily Mom comes home tomorrow. But then Mom's gone next weekend because her and Kellen are going to Arizona for my oldest son's HVAC graduation, HVAC school. So they'll be gone for like 4 days. So it'll just be me and Peyton, and I'm sure he'll be running around with his girlfriend. I'll just be by myself again. But anyway, so
we could do this again, you know?
Right? So
because next weekend my wife is out. She's going to Canada. So
Canada?
Yeah, she's going to go see Taylor Swift in Canada.
Oh my God, really?
Yeah, she got there.
So I said all this to say I took Kellen and his friend before the show. We went and grabbed Cane's, Raising Cane's for dinner. That's what we had for dinner.
Raising Cane's. Yeah, there's gonna be a Raising Cane's in my area soon. They're building one.
So they're overhyped. I will tell you, this is my favorite place, but I will tell you the hype that goes behind it. If you're expecting phenomenal because of the hype, you're going to be let down. If you go in there thinking the chicken fingers, the bread, and the sauce are going to be good, then you'll be fine.
Okay.
The chicken's plain. There's no seasoning in the chicken. Like, there's no seasoning in the chicken.
They're not. It's not over seasoned at all.
I've never had it, so I can't. I can't say. I've never had it.
The only thing that saves is the bread. The
sauce and the sauce and the bread are where it's at. So
okay. What about the sauce? I thought the Raising Cane sauce was like.
I said the sauce.
Chick-fil-A is better. I like Chick-fil-A better.
But... Chick-fil-A sauce is better.
No. Okay. Cane sauce is better than Chick-fil-A.
It's
not. It's not sauce. It's sauce. Where's the sauce?
The sauce. That's right.
No, Cane
fries
sauce
are
is better.
Chicken's so flavored.
The French fries suck. They're just normal crinkle fries. I will tell you, Cane's fries are terrible. But the sweet tea mixed with lemonade is good. And Post Malone loves Cane's, so I love Cane's.
Yeah, he's got his own Cane's that's all decorated in his likeness. Yeah.
Yeah. TV and Mike V had TV had tacos and coffee. Mike had fish and or meat tacos. So either Mike didn't know what was in the tacos.
Tacos
and
coffee.
Meat, but it tastes like fish, or he had fish and meat tacos. So
fish or meat tacos.
So now I'm kind of confused, Mike. If you just had like mystery meat tacos,
that is I got to go back to the tacos and coffee. That's a little weird, combination.
That's a weird combination.
Right there. It's it's like
not for TV. It's not because he works all hours of the day.
Okay.
A lot of overtime. So coffee at any hour of the day is for TV.
Yeah. Well, yeah. All right.
But just to combine the two is weird.
Yeah.
Having it at this time of day is not weird.
Yeah.
Oh, Mike said he had both. He had fish and meat tacos. He was first to the table. So apparently, so I'm guessing Linda probably made fish and tacos and whatever you got, but you took both. I'm guessing.
I had In-N-Out, but I didn't want no soda. I went down to the Chick-fil-A, got a Sunjoy.
So it's funny you said In-N-Out because when the boys, when Peyton and Kellen, or Kellen and JK were his friends, Jaden, come JK, trying to decide where to eat, I almost teased them and said, "Let's go to In-N-Out," knowing Kellen loves In-N-Out, but there's none on the East Coast or none in Maryland.
They don't go
Linda said,
past
I made
Texas.
it fish and beef taco. So it wasn't and or. It was fish and beef tacos. Not the tacos were either fish or beef. I don't know. That's kind of how I took it. Oh, Mike had coffee just for this. So all the fish was gone. So just meat tacos for me. Dang, Mike, you ate all the fish?
I had rice, mixed vegetables, and beans.
You had what?
Rice, mixed vegetables, and beans and corn. Yeah,
That's
basically rice and mixed vegetables. So
Dean had stew. I haven't had homemade stew in a long time.
But I am gonna have second dinner because like I had dinner about maybe like an hour ago, and it's only 9 o'clock at night. So like I'm gonna have second dinner once this live stream is over.
Second dinner is just you're eating again.
Second dinner. It's called second dinner.
No. Ellie says she's food Jesus. Made less than a pound of chicken, look like way more, and they are twice as big than they started as. There you go. You pumped them up with some steroids.
I'm legit like a hobbit. I eat like every like 3-4 hours. I'm always eating something.
So Ellie is right.
Meals, yeah.
So if you make rice, it's white rice. Save the leftovers because that's what you don't use fresh rice for fried rice. You use second day rice. So yeah, save it. I went to one of the farms here has a store you can go buy the meat, and they had their short ribs were $2 off a pound today.
Nice.
So I bought 3 packs of big old beef short ribs. So I'm gonna put them in the crock pot in the morning, and let them cook all day with stuff. Then we're gonna have short ribs over rice for dinner tomorrow.
Very nice, very nice. I don't know what I'm gonna eat tomorrow, but I have a feeling what I'm gonna eat later today, and I think it's gonna be Taco Bell because we were talking about Taco Bell.
I'm gonna have a leftover slice of pizza from last night
because I literally have a Taco Bell like it's like down the road and there's a Taco Bell. So
you're really gonna make me DoorDash from Taco Bell right now.
That's what he's gonna do. He's gonna.
Yeah, it's exactly what I'm gonna do. With the orders already set, we just gotta pick go. Because my wife was like, I feel like time is to talk about. It was weird because like tonight, my wife she made food, right, and she put it together for herself. I didn't ask for anything because I wasn't really that hungry. I was having my liquids, and she was like, "I didn't want this anymore. Do you want to eat it?" And I'm like, "Sure," because I'm like, whatever in the house. Like I don't know if this is a lot of dads, but like whatever is in the house that doesn't get eaten, I usually just like I take on the task of eating it because I hate to see food go to waste. So like, you know, she's like, I made this, but I don't want it. I'm like, all right, I'll eat it. And then she like, put together this like yogurt and granola thing, and she's like, I made this too, but I don't want it either. I want something else. And I'm like, why did you make it for? She goes, I thought I wanted this, and I'm like, all right, so I ate that too. But like, yeah, you know.
Did you see Taco Bell is bringing back like old menu items?
Yeah. I can't wait for the caramel empanada, apple caramel empanada. I can't wait.
I'm glad you said caramel because I say caramel, and those who don't are just wrong.
Caramel?
Nah, it's not. No. Listen, if it's spelled C-A-R-A, it's caramel. If it's C-A-R-M, it's caramel. So depending on how it's spelled, I will say yes. No. But if you spell it with 2 A's, it's caramel.
Yeah, when those come out, I'm gonna get at least I'm gonna get a bunch. I have to because like when they went away initially, I remember like not being able to get it, going to Taco Bell specifically for that and not getting it and saying and they were like, oh, it's off the menu now. I'm like, how could that be off the menu? That's like a staple item. And they got rid of it. So like now that it's back, when it comes back, I'm gonna get a bunch of them.
My 2 favorite things at Taco Bell are the Enchilada and the Mexi Melt.
Yeah, the Mexi Melt's back too. Yeah, Mexi Melt's back. Yeah. I remember. So, yeah,
dude, $20 on a Friday night, you get wasted. and you could feed a whole army for $20 at Taco Bell in the late 90s.
Those were the days, man. Those were the days. Man.
There was it 29-cent or 39-cent tacos, or you get like a box of a dozen for like, I don't know, $8.
Well, I think I'm gonna jump off. I gotta go knock out a couple documentaries for my earth science class.
Yeah, get that homework.
Man.
Get that
what you gotta
homework
do,
done.
man.
Yes.
Appreciate the free beard wash there, Johnny. Good job on that shipping. But
Dude,
I
as
just
soon
put
as he
Andy
said there's a large
it feels-
bottle in my bag. No, what did
I
you
put
put in?
Andy in it. It feels good in beard so far. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I'll see how it feels in the morning, and I'll get, like I said, I'll wear it throughout the week, and I'll give you guys an update on what I think
Yeah.
of the products.
In about a week, you should get an email to do reviews, but you can go on the website and under the product, click write a review if you scroll down. So you can write a review early if you want, but you'll
Is
get
it
an
a paid
email.
review, or do I have to send you my Venmo account?
Huh?
It's a joke. I was saying, is it a paid review? Because you don't do paid reviews no more.
No. I mean, it's a review like, hey, I bought the product and I think it's great.
I know, Gary. I was
He's
busting
messing
balls.
with you. It's all good. Well, thank you, Aaron. I
Thank you.
appreciate it. So,
Well,
Yeah,
I
go do
appreciate
your
the
homework.
free beard wash. And yeah, like I said, I'll give it a shot.
Put that in your
Let's
review. I ordered 3 oils and I got a free wash. What a
no,
great
do not say that. I don't want
The bald guy, if you catch him at the right time, he'll give you free stuff in an order. So just
Hey, don't order till Friday night when Johnny's been drinking.
No.
exactly. But appreciate you guys letting me jump on. It's been fun chatting with you guys, but I
Yeah,
go do
thanks for-
class stuff. So
All right, man.
You
Yeah,
guys
take
have a
care of
good
that
night.
class stuff, man. All right, later. All right.
This volume goes in and out.
Oh.
Check Tuesday. What's up, brother? Yeah, I went over my head. Sorry. You hush. Way over. See, now they're picking on me.
Yeah, it's okay.
I can't hear you.
You can't hear me? You hear me now?
Nope, there you go.
Yeah, I wasn't talking loud. I'm a soft spoken person. Unless oh now
Oh, Jesus. Focus on it like an adapter.
my God. Whatever you a lot of static now. Like
Are we good now?
yeah, stay still. Just stay
Because I was touching the adapters. These are Kellen's headphones because I'm like, hey, I need some headphones that has a microphone since all my gear's upstairs, and I wasn't trying to set up down here.
yeah.
I didn't want to drag upstairs because I had to take the computer upstairs to hook up to the soundboard. And since my camera, for whatever reason, isn't working when I plug it in, I'm like, I'm not dragging all the way up there just to have a microphone.
Mm. Mm-hmm. It's weird because I actually have 2 microphones. I have a microphone that hangs here. It's blurred. You really can't see it. It's here.
Hey, yeah, you're like a floating head tonight.
No, I'm wearing a hoodie.
Yeah.
So like,
Yeah.
I have this
too.
one mic, and then I have my camera has a mic in it. So if one mic fails, the other one picks me up. So I have a backup mic. Like I'm always
So-
being able to be heard.
Alley Cat Radio is still a thing, Mark. It's still there. I haven't done anything with it, but no, we're not having we're singularly focused on dad beards, not extra like social
Dad
media
beards.
wise. We'll be all over the place, but no radio. But you will see like non-beard related stuff. I could tell you. Well, I know I won't share it because I've kind of just told Johnny the idea and we didn't discuss it, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Even if it's not a dad beards thing, I'm still gonna do this. If it's just a side Gary thing with Kellen, but it was the thing I told you about with the regular and gluten-free option.
Oh, okay.
Unless you just missed that message right away.
Yeah, I heard.
Yeah, all right.
We could do it all. We could do it all. You know,
Yeah.
if you do it all.
Yeah, but we're gonna venture into the barbecue realm as far as offering things that help you with that. It's just all encompassing, just dad life stuff.
Yeah,
right?
dad sauce.
Yeah,
We'll do dad sauce.
yeah, zaddy sauce. Who's your zaddy?
That's it. Yeah.
And and not every scent that we do is going to be an actual dad. Someone mentioned this to me. I said, yeah, we've kind of considered this. Is dad related. So like we might have a scent that's called tennis shoes. I don't know. Just something that's dad related. They won't necessarily all be dads, but dad sauce sounds.
But it could be right. It could also be right. No idea.
I never. What is on Chris's head in that picture?
Let's see. It's a little beanie. It's a little beanie.
It's a beanie. He kind of looks like Brutus off of Popeye. He's got that little hat. It's a hat.
It's a hat. Yes.
It's like on the movie Major League. Hats for bats. He puts the golf club warmers on or club things. The shaving cream scent. No, like Adebisi from Oz. I don't know who that is.
Okay, yeah.
Who's
Adebisi? You ever seen Oz? I'm surprised you haven't seen Oz.
Is Adebisi the little metal guy?
No, Adebisi's he's the African. I think he's African.
Oh, Oz. You mean Oz the TV
Oz
show?
The show on HBO.
Okay,
Oz,
not
the prison show.
Oz the Wizard of Oz.
No. No.
Yeah. Okay.
You've seen that show, right?
No, I've seen clips of Oz, but no.
That show, I was watching that show like when I was in high school. I'm like, that show was crazy. It's a good show though.
Yeah. But no, so
I like the prison. I like the prison shows. Orange is the New Black.
Orange is the New Black was dope, dude. Hot.
I haven't seen the last season, but I saw my wife was like, yeah. She's like, you haven't seen the last season? I said, no. She goes, wait, why haven't you seen the last season? I said, I don't know. I just didn't have time.
Yeah.
And I've been watching like 60 days, 90. Is it 90 days in?
90 days in.
90 days in. Yeah, watching 9 days in. I wonder if that's all real.
So watch the one that's in Pinal County, Arizona. That's where I worked.
So that really is a legit, like real reality show. They really are going into real prisons.
Oh yeah.
Oh snap! Okay, I thought that was I was like, oh, probably a fake prison, like mock studio prison or something.
No. It's legit. So they did one in Pinal County, the jail, Sheriff Mark Lamb, and so I know Mark, but no, that's legit.
Oh wow. Okay.
And when I was watching that, I'm like, I'd taken a lot of people into that jail. But anyways, but yeah, so we're gonna do more than just beard products. It's not just beard products.
Yeah. I want to do.
I were talking about a lot of stuff.
I want to make this
car fresheners. It is some weird shit.
Yeah, don't. I don't want. Don't. I don't want to say everything because, in my experience, even as a reviewer, I've had ideas and concepts.
Then they show up somewhere else,
and they show up. Like and I would do stuff, and then I would start noticing that people are doing the same stuff, and I'm like, okay, and hey, you know what? I didn't invent the wheel, so if someone wants to put out a bicycle, that's up to them, but at the same time,
I will tell you guys, relatively soon, we are releasing a ball wash, not called that. It's called something else.
Yeah,
but when I had worked on this with Alley Cat, and people were like, "Oh, he's just giving whatever." With Alley Cat, I was going to release it, then we decided to abruptly close, so I didn't release it. But so then I gave all the stuff for it to another company to release. That's on their website. And then with this, I decided, you know what? I told Johnny, I said, we're going to release it. I said, it's familiar. The manufacturer is going to be similar to somebody who has released it, but then I called that person and said, hey, I just want you to know I got a product that's pretty similar, that this was going to be released with Alley Cat, but we didn't because we closed, but we're releasing it now, just so they were heads up that it wasn't like us copycatting them. There was something, and I could show all kinds of proof that it wasn't just decided today. Like this was something that had been worked on for a long time. Yeah. So the ball wash is coming.
It's actually going to be a tweaked ball and beard wash, so you can wash your beard and then wash your balls right in the same motion, if you so choose.
Is it safe for the beard? Probably. Do I recommend it? No. Keep it on.
I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. I have
it on your.
These are the jokes, people. These are the jokes.
Called sack dredge. So you're not far off, Chris. You're not far off.
2 balls, 1 cup.
No,
You know, just you know.
it's for you. It's wash por huevos for your huevos. Wash your
That's right. Yeah.
Oh, it's gone.
What did George Carlin say? He said
Your piss, nuts, and butts in that order.
no, asshole, teeth, pits, and crotch or something like that. Crotch, asshole, yeah, something like that. But yeah, it's you know, you just wash the essential areas, and you get to go.
I've seen these towels where like the towel is in half and it says top and then bottom, so you wash, you dry you off of this side, you do that, so you're not wiping your bunghole. And
that's one thing my dad told me. He's like, you're gonna dry your body with the same side of the towel, and I was like, what? He goes, you know, you're drying your balls with that side, and you're gonna dry your face with that side of the towel. You gotta flip the towel around. He told me,
yeah, but if you hang the towel up and you grab it later, how do you know which? You mean you forget which side?
That's why I was thinking. I'm like, wait. But if I, you know, he just like, you know, he was very adamant in telling me like, you gotta flip when you're done drying the bottom half of you flip the towel around, and then you drop the top half of you. So that kind of stuck with me. So like, I dry the bottom half. I dry my body with one side of the towel. And then I flip it around and I dry my upper body with the other side of the towel. And then, you know, I hang it up. I guess, I don't know. It changes after it's dry. I don't make the rules here. Yeah.
So as I was reading these silly comments and you talking, I had the perfect image for the design for the ball wash label. Because I know what the name is, and you know what the name is.
Yeah.
I got the perfect image now. I'm going to share it with you.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
I think now if I can get the artist to nail what is in my head, boom, I got it.
Good wash. All right, Dean.
Ass to mouth. Speaking of Clerks too, I was watching Kevin Smith's new movie, the 4:30 movie, and I fell asleep halfway through, but it was pretty cool.
I haven't paid. I was just telling my wife, I said we haven't watched Clerks 3. We haven't seen part 3.
Oh, I've seen Clerks 3. We have to watch.
I don't want to know anything about it because I didn't see it. And so far I have not been spoiled at all about it. So like, you know, I'm gonna.
Yeah, and I will ask a favor. If you're in here and you haven't subscribed to the Dad Beards YouTube channel, please do so, because the channel can't go live until we hit a certain number. So that's why we're on Johnny's channel for now. And then we could dual stream once we can able to live stream on that channel. So and spread the word. Tell people, go sub away. Like your life depended on it. But not really.
In some cases, it's forgivable to go ask them out.
It's not.
I don't think that's I don't think that's a good move, you know, health wise. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. To each their own. In the heat of the moment, I guess it's fine.
So you know when I told you I didn't get the email with the link because it went to junk. It went to junk.
Oh, see, yeah, you probably have.
But then it wouldn't work, so I just basically had to do it on my phone and then copy whatever I posted.
Yeah, I just gotta send it to everywhere, you know. You know what? I have the chat set to top chat. What a rookie error. I set that to live chat so I get everybody's messages. Oh man.
You know, so there's this thing. I've noticed we follow people who do not follow us. So I will be purging my follow list soon. If you do follow us, like and comment, I want to say a big thank you. Much love. Here's my thing. If you don't follow me, or if I follow you, that don't bother me. If you follow me and I don't follow you, don't let it bother you. Like I don't. You mean like?
Oh yeah, let's following. Yeah, I it's like I don't know. Maybe that's just a business thing, but a personal thing. Like if
it's my business page, I don't always follow back because I don't want to open the business thing up and see all this random like stuff that.
Yeah, it's like my Facebook is like I only have a Facebook profile for some of the games that I play on my phone. It's not. I don't really post anything on Facebook.
Speaking of Facebook, I deleted Facebook back in March, I think.
Yeah.
Such a life changing decision. Like, because I spent way too much time on there, and then I was getting caught up in. I have this inability to ignore dumb. Like, I
Oh,
can't walk away from dumb.
I do all the
And
time.
so I would find myself engaging in things I just needed to ignore. So I said, you know what? In order to ignore it, I just need to delete the whole damn app. So I deleted it. Boom, gone.
Okay.
Recently, I created a new account. I haven't done anything with the personal account just because I needed Facebook to create the dad beard stuff on Facebook. So I could tie into advertising stuff and then have a page for customers to go to.
Did you do that? Because like if you look at the analytics, Facebook has like traffic is coming from Facebook.
Yes.
It's a little amount, but it is coming through.
It's the Dad Beards on Facebook. The Facebook page is vanilla. That's what I'm supposed to do this weekend. I didn't do shit today. But to get it all squared away. Because I did it for my phone, but I have all the pictures for it and stuff on the computer. So
yeah, it's a little tiny. It's trickling through because I can see it on the analytics for the on the Shopify site, like where the traffic is coming from. Because
there's something I have to show you something. There's something I added to that we can. I'll tell you later. It's what we could see is incredible. Just be a leader.
I see you.
No, legit. There's a thing. So when a customer comes to the website, it records the interaction, so we can see. What pages they went to, how long they spent on the page. I don't know if you've seen this yet because I haven't told you about it, but it's part of the review thing. It's so we can figure out how to target our customers better. Like if they're going to a certain page, maybe there's yeah, I think it's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You can see a lot. The only thing I can't see is
Delphi. What are you doing, Delphi?
Is people's front doors. Like when a package gets delivered, and they take a picture. That's one thing I can't see.
I'm glad you can't see their front door.
Yeah. I mean, I can always Google Earth it. It's not like it's not out of reach. I'm not,
Yeah, but the Google Earth are old images. Like if you Google Earth,
it don't matter. The house is still there.
If you Google Earth my parents' house and zoom in, my motorcycle's in their driveway, and I haven't had that motorcycle for years. I got rid of that thing in 2012, 2013, something around there. Delphi, what are you doing? My dog's in the living room, and there's nobody in there, so they're like not happy that they're chilling by themselves.
Oh, no, Chris it doesn't record. We don't have a keylogger on there. There's no keylogger on there.
No,
so it's not going to record. It's not going to record like what you type in there.
No, it just tells us like what pages they're going to.
Yeah.
How long they spent on a page. So if you spent 20 hours on the cart or whatever, it's not that detailed, but
that it does do is that like when someone's on the website, and if I'm looking at it, it'll tell me where they are from, and then it tells me what they're doing on the website. Like if they're adding stuff to cart or they're checking out, like it tells me that.
It just says the state they're from. It doesn't like give you their home address.
Oh no, it doesn't give me. It doesn't give you the exact location. It's not crazy like that.
It just says there's a visitor from Oklahoma on your website. It's basically
But it's cool when you see like someone from like other side of the planet or whatever. Like looking at just looking, they're browsing, and then
anytime you get a visitor on there from like some weird Middle Eastern country, it's usually one of those scam bots, and you're gonna get lots of emails saying, "Oh, I want to tell you something." No, I don't want to buy nothing.
I looked at the thing, and there was like a site that we got traffic from, and I'm like, "What site is that?" And I look at it, and I'm like, "This site is not an American site at all. Like it's it's some Chinese site." Yeah. And then like when I put it into, I was like, let me go there and see what the hell this site is. It's basically the Chinese Google. Yeah. And like I saw it and I was like, oh wow, it's all right. So then like I translated the whole thing and I started searching through the Chinese Google, and I ended up in the Chinese YouTube. Like I went down this whole rabbit hole of these. And I was watching videos that are like, that are in China and stuff like that. And I'm like, oh, they have like all this stuff on their like YouTube. It's not Google. It's like something else, some other company name. And I went to this whole It took me like almost an hour to get to just like.
Because anytime a new website or domain gets up, then people have access to it. They let me go find this company, and then we'll start getting emails. I got a DM from some reviewer in France. I think it was France, saying, "Oh, I review products. Check out my thing. I'll show it to you." And I just found, look, I said, my apologies, but we don't provide free products for reviews. Our business model is not set up.
Yeah, I'm not paying shipping to France. Sorry, for free.
And hey, if you want to review it, you're more than happy to buy something, review it.
Yeah, you can buy it. Yeah,
like, okay, thanks. I mean, like, they just look for it's just the same stuff that I'm used to. You get these same cut and paste messages for free stuff.
Yeah.
And Mark, it doesn't tell us a city; it just says the state. So we don't know if it's you or not. Usually, if it's New York, I know it's Mark.
Okay.
Because Mark is always on the website. Mark's officially, I think, bought everything we have now.
Yeah, and you got it
Except
all
for
there.
a coffee cup. He bought a hoodie.
I gotta get a hoodie. Because I got this black hoodie. I gotta get.
I need to get the Dad Beards 24 hoodie.
Yeah, I'm gonna get one of those too.
Yeah, and if you want one of those shirts or hoodies, you should get them now because once 25 hits around, it's gonna be Dad Beards 25.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be a new year.
Yeah, Dad Beards 25.
Mark, I don't pay attention to addresses as much. I know Johnny's address by heart only because I've had to send stuff to him and drive to his house so often. So now, and it's easy. It's an easy address to remember. So now, it's one of the few addresses. Like I used to know someone else's address by heart, but I couldn't tell you what it is anymore because I haven't had to send anything to him in forever. But
I don't commit any of it to memory. So like if I have to look at it, so like I don't know. My brain doesn't work that way. Like I wouldn't remember, so and so's address. So if they made an order, like, just by going by address, I wouldn't remember if they're it would tell me if they're a returning customer, but like I wouldn't remember.
You know what, Dean? Maybe I need to design a tumbler. See, from the place that we get the apparel that does the tumblers, I'm not really, they're not the best. I want to have tumblers made, but it's pricey. So
yeah.
Because I've had them made before with Chesapeake, so I know what it's going to cost, and it's not a cost that we're designed to do yet. But we are at some point going to do more apparel ourselves. We're going to do so that'd be easier. Cost to be better, so if we can give away shirts here and there because our cost to be low, but not yet. I have a bunch of blank shirts sitting here. I just don't have anything to put on them because I had bought them for Alley Cat, so I've had these shirts just sitting here.
We got. Let's see. Right now, the site lets me know there's 3 people looking at the website right now.
Yeah, because they want to see if we could spy on them.
Yeah, I can see you. I can see you.
So there's
whoever's in Arizona right now.
That's
Dean. Whoever's in North Carolina. Was it North Carolina?
That's probably Chris. And then where's the third one?
See, that's the thing. I don't know who the third one.
I don't see the dot unless there's 2 people from one location, like one state.
Sometimes I'll get a visitor and I'm like, where are they from? And then, like I try looking all over the map, scrolling the globe over here. And I don't see.
You know what sucks? It does the dots now, but it used to actually have like an outline of the states.
Oh yeah. It's just cool. It's cool to see the data live. I like that.
Yeah, Mark used to do screen printing, but he doesn't anymore. So.
Oh, okay.
So, my son had texted me a little bit ago. I'll read you. I'll read his text out loud. Savannah asked, that's his girlfriend, if I could stay over at Summer's house with her. Braylon will also be there, so I won't be the only guy. I said, not tonight. He goes, okay, that's fine. You're damn right that's fine because I said not tonight.
Yeah.
So he just turned 17. He's a junior. I'm okay with at my house because I just don't know. I don't know Summer or her parents or
like who are these kids? Who
I know Savannah and I know Braylon. I'm not a fan of Braylon, but I know him. He graduated last year and he was on the lacrosse team and he's a very cocky kid, and those kids are the ones who usually get in trouble. So I'm like, yeah. I mean, you just spent all night with her here, and she spent all day here with you. Not tonight, because he's got stuff he's got to get done for his mom gets home in the morning, and yeah, not tonight. So I might be the bad guy, but
no, if you're not sure about it, you don't feel right about it. You got to go with your gut on that and be like, no, sorry, now's not the time.
And my wife said dinner was delicious. I had gluten-free pasta with vodka sauce and burrata.
Okay.
And she's had some drinks. She always gets white girl wasted.
Gotta,
One time she texted me. She's like, "I am so drunk right now." They were at the beach house. She goes, "My face is numb." I'm like, you need to quit. You need to chill, because she doesn't really drink often enough. It's just when they go out this one time a year, because everything's like walkable. So there's like 6 of them, and they go, and then they go back to the house and sit on the couch and drink and talk. And I tell her, I said, so I go, when you tell me this is what you're doing, in my mind, y'all are drinking and in your underwear, pillow fighting and giggling. So that's what I think of. So,
oh my God.
So have fun. Yeah, maybe there's Chris is a Tuesday yet. And so I tell her, so how's the pillow fight? She goes, oh, you're so stupid. I'm like, hey, in my imagination, you got 6 good-looking moms. Y'all are pillow fighting and in your lingerie. Feathers are flying. Drinks are flying. Like, that's what I'm imagining in my head.
Interesting.
Now, they're not happy. They're probably all in their flannels, being all frumpy with their wine.
Oh, yeah.
They probably got shit on their face for their eyes. And, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's how, because that's basically like when my wife goes to book club, which is like they do book club.
Hey, they get saucy because she came home that night ready. She came home, made another drink, and was ready to party.
No, like they drink a lot, and they drink a lot, and they do other stuff. They partake.
Mark, they're all married. Dee. So Dean, I've said this before 100 times in the past. So Dean is actually from where I'm from in Arizona. His sister Dee Dee, we went to high school together. We grew up. So I've known Dean since he was little, because I was always a few years older. So Dean finding the beard community and then finding us when I had my business was just the weirdest thing, because I'm on the other side of the country, and this dude that I've known for a long time just boom, there's a cousin. Now you look like I am Cornholio.
Yeah, it's cold down here. It's like it went from like 70, 80 to like 50. So like it's
freezing. It was 82 degrees the other day, and it's 44 right now. Like it's still
freezing in my basement right now. Like all you guys' beard products are well refrigerated down here. It's cold as shit. Chris, you're saying it's Tuesday, but you know what? Steven's metal guy, his stuff's not getting there till Wednesday. So you will get his you will get your order before he gets his order. So I don't know if that makes you feel any better.
My oldest son lives in Bend, Oregon now, so it's really cold up there. 46 right now. Well, Dean, you live in the up north in the part where it gets cold in the plains up there at night.
Yeah, I liked it out there. I really did. I didn't think I was gonna like it as much as I did like it out in Arizona. Wasn't it hot? Like I liked it.
It was warm.
It was warm. It was nice. It was a good nice.
Until we got to the mountains, it was warm. But when so Johnny and I went down to Arizona a year ago.
Yeah,
right?
Last year.
A year ago in October, I think. Right? I don't know.
Yeah, October. Yeah.
Johnny's like, oh, this is great. I love this. I'm like, no, Johnny, this place sucks. It's like, I'm gonna come here for vacation. I'm like, why would you do that? So Dean would know what I'm talking about. So we took Johnny. We went up to Sedona.
Yeah.
And then we stayed in Prescott. We kind of drove around there. We went to Jerome. Yeah. We ate at the Cornish pasty, because the Ghost Burger, Haunted Burger, whatever it's called, that place had like an hour wait or whatever.
Yeah, it was like an hour some change wait. Yeah, it was a long wait.
So we just went up to the Cornish pasty, and they were out of like half the things, but we still got some good stuff.
Yeah, no, it was all new to me. So like, I loved all of it. I'm like, hey, whatever, you know.
And we ate Mexican food, and I don't remember if you had one or not, but we did go through the drive-through of Jack in the Box and got Jack in the Box tacos.
Yes, yeah, I remember. Yeah.
Did we hit up? So we hit up Whiskey Row, but not in
yeah.
the evening. We went during the daytime.
We went during the day, right?
Yeah,
which was still cool. Like for me, it was like I was like ecstatic to be like everywhere. I was like, yeah.
Yeah, we went to a lot of shops. We went to the little because our hotel was at the casino in Prescott.
Yeah, that was cool. I like that little casino. That was cool.
We went to a dispensary in Cottonwood, and yeah, that night was wild. I was done.
Yeah, we did a lot in the time that we had there. We did a lot. It was cool. I had a great time. I loved. I definitely wanted. Yeah, a lot of yeah. It's
Well, it sucks when we got to Sedona, half the shit was closed. His traffic was like crazy. I don't know, but Jerome was cool. That the little town where we ate at Jerome.
Yeah,
where we ate the pasties. The little 2-street town, and there's.
And that record store, that was really cool too.
Yeah, that was the weirdest. That was the weirdest shop I've ever been to in Jerome. Like it just didn't fit at all.
I like the even the girl behind the counter there too. She looked good. I was like, hey.
She had kind of weird piercings and stuff.
Yeah, I like that. It's my style.
Yeah. So there's a place on Whiskey Row in Prescott, one of the bars. When you buy a draft drink, you get like a little wooden nickel for a free drink. So it's like a buy one get one free draft.
Oh, okay.
So you can get pretty tipsy there.
Yeah, well, I think I did the flight at one of the restaurants we went to.
So that was we went to the Arizona Wilderness Brewery in Gilbert, for the little beer flight thing.
Yeah.
We had the Belgian pig fries. We had the fries with the beer cheese and the. Yeah, I think we had the pretzel sliders. Yeah, the green chili.
And we went to the Dixon store. So that was cool too.
We took you to the Dixon store.
That was awesome.
What are you doing, JK? What are you doing? Oh, did you wipe your ass?
Oh, make sure it's clean.
No, you dirty.
Get rid of all the crumbs.
Yeah, the Dixon store is cool. Yeah, I haven't bought a Dixon in a long time.
Yeah, I had to stop because like it was getting too much. I bought the jacket. I bought the corduroy Sherpa, black corduroy Sherpa jacket, and that was the last thing I bought from them. And I'm like, all right, I got to slow it down because I'm like, it's getting out of control, you know. It's a great jacket though. It's nice and warm. It's a great jacket.
Yeah, dude, I miss Arizona Wilderness. I don't know if Dean's been there. The AZ Wilderness Brewery in Gilbert, so good, dude. Yeah, because we got that flight of beers just so we could taste them all. I wanted you to taste. We didn't drink them all. We just wanted to taste them.
No, I wouldn't be able to function after that. That's a lot.
Because my favorite was the Gosas. They had that sour watermelon Gosa. That's my favorite.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like Arizona. I like that. I'm even going as far as trying to bring my wife out there to see if we can move out there or something. Because like, I like I just like this the desert, the scenery, like the whole thing.
I think next year there's a theme park that's supposed to open next year that has it's the Mattel has the Power Wheels and the Barbie and the He-Man.
No,
like this
really
amusement park. Yeah.
No, Mattel amusement park.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's my childhood right there, man.
Let me see.
Shoot. I had all those toys. You ready for Mattel? Yeah. There's so many things that like, you know, I want to go to, want to try. I still want to go to I think it's in Ohio. It's it's like a VR amusement park.
So it says Mattel Adventure Park pushes back Glendale opening date to 2025.
Mattel.
So you'll have to wait a bit more. You have to wait a bit more.
Google that now. Check that out now.
It has Hot Wheel roller coasters being built in Glendale. Mattel Adventure Park Monday. Their opening date will now be in 2025. They were going to open late this year, but they won't make it.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Because
cool.
they expanded their vision for the property, so they're making it bigger than they thought.
Hell yeah.
These
You know what?
expansions impact. Awesome.
Mattel, you take all the time you need to make that awesome, and there you go. Action Park. I didn't get a chance to go to Action Park when it was in existence. I just know that it was very dangerous to go there. Action Park, you go on a concrete slide ride with a little cart, and you like get broken legs.
Yeah, so they got like a Thomas the Train part of it. They had the Hot Wheels, the Barbie part, and then they have the He-Man Masters of the Universe. You can see Castle Grayskull right there, or whatever that is.
See, that's what I'm talking about, man.
And they have the roller coaster that's like half outside, half inside, and racetrack.
They got the Barbie Beach House too.
Yeah.
What? It's got a rooftop bar and restaurant. What? I want to go to live action Barbie Dream House. Why not?
Yeah, they're building them. Yeah, they're building it. See, there's like construction pics. Building it.
Yeah, man. That's
I'll have to go back when that
awesome.
opens, but I'll wait. Awesome. I'll wait like a year or two because it'd be nuts.
I want to go without the kids. You know what I mean? Like, I like to go and do this stuff without the kids because I don't know. I just feel like it's more fun for me. When I'm with the kids, I worry a lot. Like, I'm always like looking out and like, looking to see if there's anybody like watching the kids and like, some kind of creepo or whatever. So like, I stress a lot when I have my kids with me. When I don't have my kids with me, I'm not stressed at all. Like, I'm just,
When it sends you a text message, I just got. Read the last thing sent to you.
I swear to God. Oh, no.
Is that funny, though?
No. Come on.
Obviously, I would never repeat that out loud. However, that's funny. How does Thomas the Train Thanos eat his food? He choose it.
He choose it. All right.
So Dean lives in northern Arizona. The lower part they call the valley. What do you want on wings? I still want them on wings. I don't know what Mark meant by that.
What?
Oh, Ron's been to Action Park.
Yeah, no, I didn't get a chance to go to Action Park. I remember seeing
the
advertisement.
The place where like people got hurt, like on the
yeah, people got messed up there. People died there.
I think, isn't that in Jersey or Philly or somewhere?
Yeah, it's in Jersey. Yeah, it was in Jersey.
I want to say our friend Marie and Carl, because he grew up there. I think he's went there. Oh, PB&J the PB&J wings was in Pittsburgh, not Arizona.
Yeah, I missed that by a day. I missed that because I had work. That was like one of the most craziest things I've ever done in my life.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm thinking you weren't there, but we went there.
I was there, but I was there like the day after.
Yeah. I was thinking
because I had to work
there for a Chesapeake meetup, but no, PB&J wings. Yeah, you missed it because we took Zeb would not eat it. I'm like, bro, they're delicious. He just would eat. Everyone else loved them. But Zeb was like, no, it's just too weird. I'm like, bro, it's good. Put them in your mouth.
Yeah.
That's weird. His picture is hilarious. I need some more dad jokes, Chris, because I want to update the dad jokes on the website every month. And I need to create our dad jokes page with some jokes on there. There's a lot more website stuff I got to update. I need to put in about us section or like about the brand.
The one thing with the website that I noticed is that like it says there's reviews, but I can't read the reviews on the website. I don't see them.
So go to Briscoe Oil and Butter. Go to Briscoe and scroll all the way down. I need to change the placement on where they're at, but scroll all the way down. They're under the "you might like these" part.
Let's see here. Come on. Oh, okay. I see it now. Nice. All right. Oh, that's where they are.
Yeah, I need to move them up. I'm gonna do some work. I'm gonna work on some stuff tomorrow.
Yeah, man.
Tomorrow and next weekend, since I have all weekend to do nothing. Oh
That's
no,
all-
next weekend on Saturday. I had to work on Saturday. Can you believe that?
Really?
Yeah, there's a
Shit.
not a conference, like a seminar thing on
Mhm.
Saturday that I need to attend, and I mandated certain people of my staff to go, so I have to go too.
Yeah. Gotta do what you gotta do. So yeah, so all right, so that won't be. Yeah, next weekend I'll just be home by myself, me and the kids.
Yeah, it's just gonna be me and Peyton.
Yeah, me and the kids.
Richard, yeah,
Which is fine, which is good because when mom's away, we get to party. You know.
Oh, okay. So is she going by herself or is it like a friend?
No, she's going with a friend to Canada to go see Taylor Swift.
Where in Canada? How far? Is it
I
like
don't
just
know,
up
man.
north?
I forgot. I forgot already because I tune it out because I'm like, all right, whatever. You know, like just.
I don't even want to know how much the concert tickets cost.
No, that's the thing. That's the thing. She doesn't have tickets yet. But the thing is, for you to be all right, so let's break this down real quick. So if you are ever interested in seeing Taylor Swift, right? Not only you it's not a regular concert where you just go onto the site and buy tickets in advance. No, it doesn't work that way. For you to buy tickets to see Taylor Swift, you have to be a verified fan, right? For that particular show. So
that's so people don't buy them and resell them for bazillions of dollars.
What you can still be a verified fan and resell them because people are doing that. That's where you get the $2,000, $3,000 tickets. These are for verified fans that have been verified that got tickets like 400 days ago, like years ago. Years ago, you had to be a verified fan years ago for the shows that are happening now. So back then, when they were open to be, so you can be a verified fan for that show, she wasn't even a fan of Taylor Swift at the time. Wasn't listening to her music. So she just recently started listening to her music and I was like, I really like these albums. I like, I want to see her live or whatever. So she was trying to get tickets, but tickets went on sale years ago for the shows that are happening now. So they're all sold. So what happens is that when they set up the stage for the venue, they set up the stage and they realized, you know what? Oh, we have a pocket. We have an area that is open. So what they do is they put chairs out there, or they rope it off, and they put that section for sale. But they put that section for sale like a week before the show starts. So a week before the show starts, if you are a verified fan that couldn't get tickets years ago, the window opens up for you to get tickets, right? It's like, and that's how it starts. So if you're a verified fan, you have first dibs on this brand new open area. She's not a verified fan. So those tickets that went for the verified fans for that new open section, like sold out. So then they sell out, and then you keep refreshing Ticketmaster, and then once those sell, and if anybody didn't get them, then they open for Gen Pop. So then you can get them, but they always sell out. So she's going to Canada knowing that she's not a verified fan. They already sold because they went on sale last week for the verified fans for this new section that opened up in the venue. They already sold out. So she's going there because there is a slim chance that they do in every show that they have these like tickets that were never claimed or whatever. They go on sale either at the door or as you get close to the venue.
So to make a long story short, she's going all the way up to Canada hoping she can go in. And what if you can't get tickets?
If you can't get tickets, all the restaurants and bars and everything right now currently, even the street names of the area around the arena have all been changed in a Taylor Swift theme. So essentially the entire surrounding areas, restaurants, bars, and everything it's like one big Taylor Swift party. For people who couldn't get in, you can go and you can go to all these like events that's happening around in the restaurants and the bars in the area over there. So it's like if you can't get into the show, you can, go to these Taylor Swift parties that are around. It's crazy. She showed me the pictures and I was like, they really changed the street names, and she was like, yeah, like it's yeah.
Yeah. I
It's too much.
If my wife was like, hey, I'm gonna go all the way to Canada and hope to get in, I'd be looking at her, really. But I also, in my brief experience with your wife, know that you're just not gonna win that battle.
No, definitely not. What? No, not that. My wife is a very goal oriented, strong woman that wants what she wants and goes for it, and that's it. And that's what I, yeah. I mean, it has helped me a lot. When she was like, "We're gonna buy a house," and I was like, "Okay," and then we made it happen. That's it. But yeah, you know what? You want to go for the experience. I mean, I'm not. Who am I to stop you? You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
Like when I told her I'm going to go to Arizona with Gary, and then she was like, "Okay, all right, same thing." It's like.
So I did spend an astronomical amount of money on Warped Tour tickets for next summer because the tickets went on pre-sale, so I bought them.
See, there you go. Yeah.
But they didn't release the lineup yet. Who's playing? It's a 2-day festival in June.
Right.
Hot as shit out here. And I'm like, I don't know who's playing, but I'm going.
But you're going. Exactly.
Warped Tour was like a big part of me growing up, being a teenager and young adult. We went, then they stopped the festivals. Now it's a 2-day festival, and they're only doing it in 3 states. DC, you happen to be one of them, which, not a state location.
So there you go.
So I'm like, it's Florida, DC, and California. So I'm like, dude, it's in my backyard. So hopefully, for what I paid for these tickets, there's some bands I want to see. Hopefully, because if not, I'm gonna be pretty pissed. Because I bought the VIP stuff so I can get like air conditioned bathrooms because I wasn't want to piss in a porta potty. So. I don't know. But I have 2 tickets. No one in my family wants to go with me, so I have an extra ticket.
Stop it.
Yeah. So, and it's a weekend, Saturday and Sunday. I don't know what bands they're releasing. The bands in January, I think. So,
you know what? Yeah, you let me know how much those tickets were, if I could afford.
No, if you had wanted to come, do the ticket. You don't have to pay for the ticket. Because I bought 2 tickets anyways. Was always going to buy 2 tickets just in case if a band came out that, like, let's say Kellen really liked or my wife really liked, then I had that ticket because you ain't getting a ticket once. Then there's just no way. So
you know what? All right, we'll talk after that.
And it's 2 days, so like if there's say Saturday you like bands and Sunday my wife likes bands, and hey, that's 2 different days.
Yeah.
But I'm going. It just sucks that it's hot as balls in June.
It's in June. That's perfect. Kids are off of school. My wife works at home. Look at that. See, if no one can go with you and you have this extra ticket, I will go. If
it's 3 hours of Dashboard Confessional, I will riot. I do not think that's gonna happen. Dashboard Confessional.
3 hours of Dashboard. I mean, I like that Dashboard, but like I don't want to sit for 3 hours of Dashboard.
I like one song of it.
I like a couple songs of them, but I don't want to sit for 3 hours. Hey, goddamn.
Yeah, I heard
that's a little much.
They played the When We Were Young Fest, and I heard everybody hated their set.
Really?
Yeah, and that's sold out already too for next year. I was like, damn it.
Yeah, the When You Were Young sold out. I followed this girl on Instagram. On TikTok, and she went. And she had a blast, and I was like, "Damn, wish I was there for that."
It's crazy. It's a 1-day show. It's crazy. Vindicated, see you smile.
Just on loop for 3 hours.
Vindicated. That's all I know is vindicated.
I start throwing rocks at the stage.
Or it starts me getting breathe in, breathe out.
Oh man. No, for real. Like if
for Warped Tour,
I would definitely go with you to that.
Trying to think of the bands I've seen at Warped Tour. for a reunion Warped Tour 2-day festival, they better have Bad Religion. They better have Real Big Fish, Less Than Jake. No Effects is done, so they're not playing. Lagwagon tour. Who else can they?
When is this for?
June.
This year or next
25. 25. Dude, it's already out. We're in October or November, bro. It ain't this June. It's June of 25. So what year would it be for?
I don't know, man. I don't know how far in advance you bought tickets for. The Vans Warped Tour.
You're sniffing glue. Ooh, Max Sabbath is playing with Aquabats. I like Aquabats. Because every day is pizza day. The best.
Wait, and where? And you said this is in Washington, you said?
DC, yeah. It's Vans Warped Tour 2025.
I see that. There's still tickets for sale. So
yeah, but I bought VIP.
through StubHub. No, fuck that.
Yeah.
StubHub is like. I mean, I don't know if people use StubHub, but like I was even like for the Taylor Swift thing, we were told not to get them from StubHub or any other third-party site. Like if you want tickets for Taylor Swift, you got to get them through Ticketmaster. It's like the only way to get like legit tickets.
Oh, hey, you're home. Hey, what time's Dollar General close? Ah, shit, it's already 10.
Do you think it's available?
I was gonna send you I wanted you to bring home Little Debbie's Christmas tree cakes. I feel I'm craving it.
Huh? They're okay.
They're not the best. They're not the best, but
they're all right. They're all right.
Yeah. Where'd you
They
have
got the ice
dinner?
cream flavor too.
Nice. We went and got Canes right after you left, so we went to Waldorf and got Canes. Are you mad that I didn't let you stay? Yeah, I just feel like I want you home because I miss you, and your mom's coming tomorrow, so you gotta have stuff done, and when you stay the night places, you don't come home till like 2 PM. I'm surprised you didn't stay over longer, hang out. You didn't ask me what time to come home. You came home at 11:30. I told you, right? See, so it's
Parenting
not even
live.
Yeah. Dad live 101. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, you could have stayed. It was just down the road. You could have stayed a little longer. You can go back if you want. Yeah. Because it's just down the road, right? Like it's just. Yeah. You could stay till about 12. Yeah, and then come home. But drive safe on the way back so you don't hit a deer.
Or a raccoon or a fox or
Bro, we saw on the way home from the grocery store on Thursday night, we saw this fox was like halfway in the road, but halfway like on the side of the road. It was like stuck. So we were like staring at us. We weren't sure what it was. It was a fox. I swear it had deranged because it was like a deranged looking.
Oh,
like this fox was not a normal. And it did not say yippee 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 yo or nothing like that.
You know, one thing, like in driving to Gary's house, one of the times, there was turtles crossing the road.
Yeah, people.
There was a little turtle crossing the road, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this little turtle! He's like just like getting across the road there." I didn't run him over, but like everybody behind me, I was like so scared for this turtle. I was like sad for this turtle. I didn't want him to die. I don't know what happened to him. I didn't see.
Can you hand me my Milo's tea in the fridge? Yeah, dude, people stop for turtles here. I was coming home one day. I was coming home, and right in front of my house on the road, there's a little turtle trying to cross the road to go into the forest. So I pulled in, and I go to because I don't want to touch them because the turtles are kind of dirty. They have diseases sometimes. So
yeah, or reptiles.
I went to get a shovel, and by the time I got back to the road, a car drove by it. I flipped around. This lady came and picked a turtle and tossed them over.
Yeah.
I said I was getting them. You didn't have to stop in the middle of the damn road, but
yeah, running over a turtle, like I could see taking out a squirrel or taking out like something like that, but a turtle, it's just like, because you got a picture like he thinks he's all secure in that armored shell, but then all of a sudden he gets crushed, and it's like, I feel like it's not a quick death.
No,
I feel like he's gonna suffer.
For turtles.
I like turtles. I like turtles.
Yeah, I looked at buying tickets to Metallica, Chris, but I don't have anybody to go with me because no one in my house likes Metallica, and the tickets were so expensive.
Yeah. I want to go to WrestleMania, but
No.
WrestleMania tickets are like $5,000. Like
Yeah, because it's in New York, right? Or was it at?
it's in
Philly?
Vegas.
Oh, it's in Vegas.
It's in Vegas. I wish I had the money. I wish I had the money to go to Vegas and go to WrestleMania at the same time. Oh,
Did they say what WrestleMania 26 is yet?
I
The
don't know.
next one?
I don't know.
If it's closer to me, I might have to
They're
make
still
the
so
party.
expensive though. Even when WrestleMania was here in Jersey, it was like it was expensive, and I was like,
I looked at
"God
like
damn, man."
Raw and SmackDown. I'm like, because Kellen used to like it growing up. I was like, oh, we should go. We can get maybe we can sit ringside or like where we can see the superstars. And it's like 4, 5, 6 grand. I'm like, F that, dude. I'm not spending that much
Yeah,
money to.
they're astronomical. Like, well, no, it was WrestleMania in Philly. Was it
Yeah, that's
Philadelphia?
where it was last year. Yeah, Philly.
That's what it was. And then I was like, oh, I want to go. My wife was like, go, get tickets and go. And I said, oh, are you sure? She's like, yeah. And I was like, okay. So then I'm like, let me just see. You know, I started
Yeah.
looking, and I'm like, thousands of dollars. I'm like, what the hell, man?
Yeah. And for an event like that, I would want to like if I go to say WrestleMania, I want to sit good seats. I'm not sitting nosebleeds. Like I'm gonna spend the money and go. But then you look at the price, you're like, I'm just not gonna go.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go. I'd rather just watch it. I would rather do is like get an Airbnb and like
SummerSlam's in Jersey next year.
yeah. Yes, SummerSlam isn't. That's right.
might-
SummerSlam is in Jersey. That's
I
right.
would go to SummerSlam, but you know what? I might be on vacation when it comes because we're going. I don't know when we're going.
This summer, I have a cruise this summer, so I probably won't be.
Again?
Yeah, this is the this is our Canadian cruise. We're going up north.
Oh, hey, can you let the dogs out?
It's a short one. It's for.
Did they not respond to you?
No,
I her and Summer making out with Braylon. They can't. We're going.
Yeah, Ron.
Hopefully, we're going to Europe this summer.
That's cool. Oh, yeah.
Peyton's yelling at his brother. So Kellen's friend that's here loves to tease Peyton, and Peyton can't like he tells him that he's cute and hey buddy, like stuff like that, and Peyton hates it. Peyton's like, I'm not going if JK's going. He gets all mad. He's staying tonight, then I'm going somewhere else.
That's a good rule of thumb, Dean. You stop for anything that's going to damage the ride. Yeah, you don't want to hit.
Yeah.
And my car is ridiculously low, like to the ground. I can't even run over like a large Burger King cup without scraping the bottom of my car. Like even if I hit it right dead in the center, I don't have enough clearance.
And with my car, I'm afraid I'm going to damage the battery underneath. Like I don't want to jack up anything on the bottom of my car.
God forbid a little bit of salt water goes on your car, you're gonna burst into flames.
So I don't drive by the ocean.
Hey, yeah. So like there was one time I was driving and I had the choice. I had a split second decision to either hit this thing with my tires or try and make the clearance, but I didn't want to drag the carcass with the bottom of my car. Okay. So I had to make the conscious decision to run over this roadkill with my tires. So I was like, it wasn't going to damage my car, but I was able to hit. But it was horrible because like when I ran it over, I heard the squish.
A bit.
So like I heard and I'm like, oh shoot.
Drive slow and safe.
What's up, Cam?
We have a lot of deer out here that like the. Oh, hey, Cam. I didn't see you there. You're camouflaged.
He just popped in.
I know.
It was a I don't know if it was. I think it was.
We started talking about WrestleMania and SummerSlam, and Cam pops up.
Yeah, Cam's out of nowhere. He's like, "What wrestling?"
Yeah, and he's all ding! Someone's talking about wrestling somewhere. Let me go look, and boom. Yep. Oh, speaking of, this has nothing to do with SummerSlam or wrestling. But look what I got in the mail. A speeding ticket for when I went to your house.
Did you really?
Yeah, it was on the Maryland side, though.
Okay. That's your fault then.
Yeah, because I was going 78 and a 65.
And it got you, huh? Wow.
Yeah, because I was over 75. So at 1:21 p.m. So yeah, I was on my way. Yep, northbound. So I was just barely still in Maryland.
That's funny.
They got to pay it. It's $80 ticket.
I remember I was going to Jersey Joe's house.
I think Cam's taking a dig at Chris.
Yeah.
Oh, he must know about it.
He knows. Yeah, he knows about the products taking forever. I was going to Jersey Joe's house, right? And to get to his house right as soon as you go off the exit to go to his town, his neighborhood, you gotta pass a toll. It's like a little toll thing. It's like 4 of them, and I didn't have change, and I didn't have my Easy Pass at the time, so I was like, all right, I'm just gonna have to take this hit. And I went through the Easy Pass without having an Easy Pass.
I do all the time.
Yeah, it's a $50. It cost me a $50 ticket to go.
You know what I don't like is so if you don't have your Easy Pass or if your Easy Pass isn't connected to their shit, you pay the $7 toll, but it's another $30, $40 fee. And like, why is the fee so high? Like, that's so stupid. And where is Royal Rumble this year?
I don't know.
He said tickets go on sale. So if Cam knows it, tickets are going on sale. It's got to be relatively close.
Rumble goes on sale this week. Where's Rumble? Let's see. I gotta Google this now. I'm still stuck on the Warped Tour. Like I if you don't got no one to go, I'm 100% will go.
Yeah, as soon as they went on sale, I told it's in Indianapolis this year.
Oh,
and Cam's in Indianapolis. Oh, Indiana.
That's right. He is.
Lucas
you know
Oil.
what?
That's a good place for Royal Rumble. That's a nice stadium. It's gonna be.
It's funny that's where Royal Rumble is because Taylor Swift played in Indianapolis not so long ago, and my wife last week was gonna drive to Indianapolis to try and get into the damn Taylor Swift show in Indianapolis.
That's like a 12-hour drive.
No, she said it's only 10 hours. She says I could do it. It's 10 hours, and I'm like, really?
we have to not drive. Purdue, which is a college in Indiana, is one of the schools that Peyton's looking at. So we have to go there for a visit. So look at Dean. He goes, 2 things. Yeah, daylight savings time doesn't exist in Arizona, and toll roads. Does Arizona have toll roads?
No toll roads. So who pays for the maintenance on the roads?
Your taxes. So this is the difference, right? So, like, how much does your vehicle registration cost each year?
Registration is like $46,
right? In Arizona, for 1 year, you're going to pay about $480.
Oh, okay.
Right here for 2 years, my car is like $100-something. You're paying so much more. Like my new vehicles, every registration for 1 year would be like a whole car payment for each car. So like that's how. And then the state tax, and they have road tax and stuff, and the gas fuel road tax. So they get their money for the roads. There's just no tolls.
Okay.
See. His 2023 truck, he pays $650 a year.
Oh, jeez.
So when people in Maryland bitch that this year their registration went up $10, they're all complaining. I'm like, bro, shut the fuck up. Because this ain't nothing.
Yeah,
I told you, it's a whole car payment.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, as an IU fan at Purdue. So Purdue has a good engineering program, and Purdue's tuition is extremely affordable. And he gets in-state tuition no matter which state he goes to for my VA stuff. So we're like, dude, Purdue's a good school, a good engineering school, and you get affordable tuition that won't kill us. So let's look at Purdue. So that's one of the schools. But we're also looking, so the schools on his list, we have Purdue, Notre Dame, Clemson, Penn State, Maryland, MIT, Princeton, NC State, South Carolina.
Very nice.
I don't know. There's a bunch of other schools I can't remember. Yeah.
Yeah, my kids are still little kids, so my son's going into sixth grade, and my daughter's going into fourth. So I have a long way to go for that.
Yeah,
for college stuff. Thank God.
Purdue's got a good engineering program. That's why it's on his list. Now, if he
That's
could get
cool.
into Maryland, it's great because his in-state tuition's free, so that's better for
Oh
us.
wow. Okay.
But if he can get into, there's a few schools like Notre Dame and Princeton. Basically, whatever we can't pay, the school kind of pays the rest, type of thing. That's one of those. That's like a no. You're not. It's a no. There are no loans. So it's I forgot what they call it, but basically everybody, you can go there if you can afford it or not. They cover the rest from their donors and stuff.
That's really good. Wow, man, take
And
advantage.
only
Man.
because they're considered a private college, so that's why they're
okay.
able to do stuff like that. So Princeton does that. John Hopkins does that. Oh, Carnegie Mellon's another one. But those are all the harder schools that do that. So he's going to apply. If he gets in, great. If he doesn't, then we understand because they're like extremely hard to get into.
Hard to get into. Okay.
Yeah, but he'll get into a school. We're not worried about that because he's extremely brilliant, straight A's, AP classes, all that stuff. So, and he has all the extracurricular stuff: Boy Scouts, Eagle Scout, football or not football, sports.
Oh, nice, nice.
So he'll get into it.
It's funny because speaking of extracurriculars, like my kids now, they're in extracurriculars now. And like it's like something that they're just gonna keep doing. My Lucy's in she's in art, and she's in art, and she's in like she's in some kind of like
is art an extracurricular in Jersey?
Well, the club that she's in is
oh, it's like club. Okay,
it's an after school thing, and she's also in a I forget the name of the program, but it's basically like it's like student government. What she does is that she is kind of like the liaison for new students that come in, and like she shows them around. She sits with them at lunch, and she talks to them and stuff like that, and make sure that they're enjoying their time in school and stuff like that. Like
Lucy doing that.
Yeah,
Lucy's very nice.
I don't know how she even got into that, but she's in that, and then my son is in the gifted and talented program, so he gets pulled out, and they make him do like a bunch of like math stuff and like science things, and he's in the gifted and talented program.
I can see Lucy doing the stuff she does. I can't see Dylan doing the stuff Lucy does, like being the
he's more of like, give me that math problem to figure out, that and that's his thing. Like, and when everybody asks him, like, he's like, what do you like about school? He's like, math. I love math.
Well, yeah, he was sitting there trying to figure out how much money we were going to make on all our watch we sold.
Yeah.
Like, how much does it cost? This much. How much are you selling it? This much. And then we had to work on a little bit, but yeah, he loved figuring that stuff out.
Yeah. Well, when he's like seriously thinking about it, he gets he's pretty good
job. Yeah,
he's pretty good. He helped me the first batch of watches. He helped me, but the second batch he didn't want to help me.
Cam said F Purdue. Damn, it's already. What time is it? 10:30.
It's definitely second dinner time for me. I don't know what to eat. Yeah, I think we'll definitely get that Taco Bell in.
Science is where it's at, man. This one, but so my wife's a science nerd. She's a science teacher.
Yeah,
I'm not a big science fan. I'm good at math until you start adding letters into the math, and then it just throws me off.
Yeah,
I can't tell you what topic or subject area that is like my favorite. I don't like anything.
I didn't have a favorite. I like science. I was good at biology. I was really good at biology. Like when I had biology in high school, I got straight A's in biology. Everything else I didn't do that well in. But when it came to biology, for some reason it like clicked for me, and I was able to like get straight A's in that.
My wife thinks it's funny that I hate science, but I'm good at this stuff. She goes, "That's science." I'm like,
"Yeah, it's all science. It's like chemistry. Science. It's basically chemistry.
This is fun." I go, "Science is not fun. This is fun." Imaginary numbers.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, so we're talking about math, and Dean's like Taco Bell. I can't do Taco Bell.
Yeah, because I was talking about second dinner. We're just like we're having a couple conversations. But yeah, Taco Bell doesn't do. You know why Taco Bell does that to some people is because, like, people who don't get their fiber in have Taco Bell, which has a lot of fiber in it.
Andy, what are you doing?
That's what happens when you don't have a lot of fiber and then you eat Taco Bell. You get your fiber, and then all of a sudden you go to the bathroom. So,
I'll be honest with you. I don't care if it gives me the shits. I still love me some Taco Bell.
Yeah, it's comfort food. It's not good food. It's just like
that's like the
comfort
tacos
food,
at Jack in the Box. They're not good, but they're
Right.
like the best tacos that are terrible ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, real Mexican. When we took Johnny to Arizona, we like ate Mexican food for almost
Yeah.
every meal.
It was delicious. It was the
Like,
best
all we
ever.
did. Oh, like we went to Carolinas. We went there when we got there. We went there before we left.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah. And you know, it's
Popeye's
funny
dinner.
because like when you go there and like you look at it and it doesn't look like the food's gonna be good. But then when you actually get the food and you're eating it, I'm like, oh my God, this is delicious. This is so good. You know,
Dude, I want some Carolinas so bad. Carolinas is.
you kind of ruined
You know what?
Mexican
You know what
food for
subject
me.
I like in school? I love law. I almost became a lawyer. I love law. Like I love argument and using facts to win the argument. Like I like that. Like I like debate, but I never was on a debate thing. Yeah, see,
Yeah.
Dean knows Carolinas. Carolinas is the shit. Wow.
Yeah, it was those tortillas were.
Oh,
that's
those.
really good
Didn't
stuff.
you take some tortillas home?
No, you did. I didn't. I couldn't fit them in my
I
bag.
didn't I? Yes.
I should have tried. It's like because now like, you know I can't get get that kind of Mexican food around here.
No.
Because like
Well,
there
I've
are
not
sorry.
tried. I'm sorry. I'm not trying enough Mexican food in Jersey to know how good it is. We never go to Mexican food when I'm there. Maybe
so
that's what we need to do next time we come. We need to hunt for Mexican food.
No, 'cause I have down the street on Main Street. There's at least 5
We
or
went
6.
to that breakfast like diner place that one time that was Mexican, but it was not Mexican food, and it was really shady, and water was leaking from the ceiling. Remember that the first time I went there, and we had Jay Cruz was going to meet up with us, but he didn't for breakfast.
I think I went home.
No, you went.
I
to
went home
breakfast.
that morning
No, we had breakfast
at the
in
diner.
Jersey.
We went to the diner.
No, not for the meetup. When I went to Jersey, just me. When I stayed at that hotel, then the next time my
Okay.
wife came,
Where
it was
did we
just
go for
me.
breakfast?
It was like on this little corner, this little diner, and it was weird. We tried to go to this other place, but it was closed. So we walked down the road and went to them.
I don't remember.
How do you not remember?
I don't remember.
Because I drove Peyton's new truck. Remember that?
Yeah. I remember that. I remember all. Yeah.
And we went to the arcade place. And
Yeah.
then I stayed the night at a hotel, and then the next morning we had a diner. Originally, I think Cruz was supposed to meet up with us, and then for whatever reason, we just didn't. And then
But yeah, no. Next thing come over, there's
it was like a year ago.
yeah. Next thing over, there's at least 5 or 6 Hispanic restaurants. There's a Mexican restaurant, there's a Peruvian restaurant, there's a Colombian restaurant, there's
I can tell you where I won't eat again. Pizza and pasta. That fucking ravioli.
that was-
you know, salt.
that was so bad.
My
Yeah,
sauce looked 20 times darker than your sauce.
Yeah,
And it was supposed to be the same sauce. And mine tasted like they poured a gallon of salt in it.
Yeah, that was and I
those
didn't know they closed so
raviolis
early.
they weren't fresh ravioli. They're frozen and
Yeah.
they just boiled them.
Yeah, I didn't know they closed that early. I don't really go there, and that's so like
That was so we went. So we were working. It was Saturday night, and
Yeah.
it was like a little after 8.
yeah, it was early.
like
It was
8:30.
early evening. It was like 8, almost 9 o'clock.
And Johnny's like, okay, let's have dinner. We had a late lunch, but he's like, all right, let's go have dinner. It's like, cool. So we wrapped up what we're doing. We went to go eat dinner. And we go to this place literally just a couple minutes from his house called Pizza and Pasta. It's like an Italian restaurant. We went there before and the food was decent. And his daughter goes all the time. Anyways, we went there and they're like, well, the kitchen's going to close. We close at 9. So if you want to hurry and put your order in. So I ordered some ravioli with meat sauce and he ordered chicken parm or something, right?
Yeah, I wanted a chicken
And-
parm sandwich, but they don't have chicken parm sandwiches. They only have just chicken parm, which is ridiculous. But
So he orders it and it comes out pretty quick. And I ordered a pizza to go so I could take it to the hotel room for a late night snack. And the pizza wasn't that great this time, but they bring back my ravioli, and my sauce was like brown, so dark it was
Yeah, it
brown,
was
like it
dark.
was
It was
weird.
real dark.
And I took a bite, and it was literally like I just took a drink of the ocean. Like it was so salty.
Yeah.
And Johnny sauce was red, beautiful, perfect.
Yeah, my
looked
sauce was
normal.
fine.
So I'm like, dude, taste this sauce. He tasted it. He's like, dude. I was like, yeah, I ate it because I'm like, I'm fucking hungry. The kitchen's closed, and you're not gonna bitch. And so I don't know. Maybe they had like it was the bottom of the barrel of sauce, and they
I
scratched
don't
it and
know.
tried.
I don't know what the hell they gave you.
It's like they took tomato paste and just salted it up, is what it was. Because
Maybe. But
it
you're
was
still
not
alive,
good.
so at least it didn't kill you.
Yeah, it was not good at all. I'm telling you, it was so bad. It made Olive Garden look like a Michelin star restaurant. Like this was this. So I made the conscious decision afterwards. I'm like, I'm not going to suggest to eat at this place again.
I'm not gonna go back.
I
there.
thought it was good because we'd already had pizza the night before, and I'm like, well, we can go here because I can get pasta or something. And it was good the first time we went. Well, for the most part, I ordered the meat. It had a meat. It was like a meatball bowl with meatball and ricotta, and it came with bread. They literally put like a big old slob of like a half a jar of ricotta in the bowl and put meatballs around it. I'm like, that's a lot of fucking ricotta. What are you gonna do with this? Olive Garden is not bad. They have a new sauce now. And they add never-ending pasta. I mean, if you could eat that much, Olive Garden for what it is, it's affordable. It tastes better than what you would if you went to like McDonald's, right? Like,
yeah.
And you don't have to cook. And the salad's good. The soup's okay. The breadsticks. Fazoli's is better than Olive Garden. Yeah, Fazoli's is good, but there's just the breadsticks. You go to Olive Garden, it's the breadsticks. Like, that's why you go. Come on, the breadsticks.
It's like going to it's like getting the Cheddar Bay biscuits at Red Lobster.
You could buy the mix at the store now.
Yeah, it's not the same though.
Oh, they're so good, and we get the gluten-free mix because they make gluten-free version. Okay, so we buy that. I don't why they don't have that in the restaurant. I don't know, but you could buy the mix gluten-free.
Man, I used to kill those biscuits. Oh my god, those biscuits.
Ellie said
I can taste them now.
So I haven't been to Sizzler forever, and there used to be Sizzler all over Arizona.
Do they exist anymore?
There's 2 Sizzlers in Arizona, and they're in the same damn city. They're in Flagstaff. We didn't take you there.
Oh, I missed out on some Arizona Sizzler.
It's not. It's nowhere near what it used to. It used to be cool. It used to for $9 you can go get a sirloin and endless shrimp and a salad bar at Sizzler for $9.99.
Wow.
This was like in the late 80s, early 90s. So you can't do that now. But of course, the steak. If you go now and you're like, "This is the steak I was getting," it's not that good. Oh, there's only Flagstaff had 2, so now there's only 1.
There's only 1 left. Yeah.
But dumplings out of the Cheddar Bay biscuit's a good idea. But there's a Mexican place in Flagstaff. Not Salsitas. Salsitas? Anyway, there's a Mexican place in Flagstaff. If you ever go back, I have to take you. No, Salsa Bravas. Salsa Bravas. It's so good.
Yeah.
I don't know what Bertucci's is. That must be a Massachusetts thing.
Bertucci's. Why does it sound familiar? It sounds familiar.
Bertucci's.
We go to there's an Italian restaurant that we go to. It's called Mama Bacci's. When Adam Sandler and his whole crew were there not so long ago because they filmed Happy Gilmore 2 in Jersey, and I think they went over there, and a lot of celebrities go to eat there. But it's cool because my wife is vegan, so when you go to Mama Bacci's, not only do they have a full vegan Italian menu, they also have a menu for dogs. You can bring your dog there, and they have like a dog seating area, and you can have dinner with your dog and stuff like that. And it's a really, really cool Italian restaurant. It's like 45 minutes from my house, but it's worth the trip. It's worth the drive. The food is amazing over there. It's really, really good.
Chris sent me some more dad jokes for the site. Paige Spiranek is going to be in. I don't know who that is. See, Mike loves Bertucci's, but TV said it's gross. You know, I've noticed that like sometimes like we like things, but then our parents don't.
Hmm.
So, so the next time I go to Jersey, Peter's Clam Bar, Island Park is fire, but I want to go up to Connecticut and go to Louis. Is it Connecticut? Louis
Yeah,
Lunch.
and it's
Yeah,
Connecticut.
go
Yeah.
to Louis Lunch. Via train, it's not that long of a train. We need to plan a weekend when we're doing business stuff, but take time out to train up there and train back. We need to go to Louis Lunch because I want to eat the hamburger at the place that.
Yeah, me too. I've been wanting to eat ever since I saw that on the Food Network. I've been wanting to go there.
Dude, I was in Arizona when
No.
I first saw that. I'm like, if I ever go out there, I got to go to Louis Lunch. It just
Yeah.
seems really cool, and they cook it in the same things that was cooked in originally, so it's the
Yeah.
same thing.
Back in the
I'm like,
20s or whatever.
Yeah, it's like your connection to history here and the people in history who've had a hamburger cooked in that thing, and you're eating a piece of that. That's just
Yeah.
can't.
Even if like some people say, "Oh, it's not doesn't taste that good," even if it doesn't taste that good, it's just for the experience.
Well, they don't put ketchup on it, but that's just fine.
Yeah, no,
I just-
I don't.
and it's
I don't
on
usually put
toast.
ketchup either. I put a nice big thick piece of tomato on my burgers.
And,
Like,
I mean, and they put it on toasted bread instead of a bun. That's how I grew up. We couldn't afford hamburger buns. Everything was on a piece of bread.
yeah.
A slice of bread was our hot dog bun. Dean knows what I'm talking about. We couldn't afford
fold it
fucking
in half.
special buns. No, you got buns in the fridge already. Use that.
There were times it was hot dog on a fork over the fire. That's how
Weenie on, dude. That's a Mexican thing. Like, and there's for real. George Lopez, or was it George Lopez, or was it Carson? Seeing one of them talk about it. Yeah, roasting the hot dog on a fork over the stove.
Yeah. I've done that. Tastes a little funny, but when you're hungry, you're hungry.
Yeah, company trip.
Put your best struggle meal in the chat there.
Yeah, what's your guys? So we used
Struggle
to,
meal.
so growing up, we would get government cheese, canned meat surprise. Like, dude, we'd eat. I had an aunt who could make the best mystery meat casserole, bro. And I don't eat the heels.
I call the bread the butt of the bread also. That's what I call it. The first and the last slice of the bread. I call it the butt.
Hey, Bearded Native. I know now. I know who Bearded Native is. I want to say that's Randy Sims. Is that Randy? I can't tell from the picture. Carpaccio in Annapolis. I have to try that. Burgers on our kids. They were like, what the fuck is? Yeah, Bearded Native. I'm trying to say that looks like Randy.
All right, I'll highlight his things so it'll be bigger.
Yeah.
He said, "Yep, that's me, G."
Yep, that's Randy. Yeah. So you know what's funny? He legit lives down the way.
Okay.
Me. Yeah, like I would mail his stuff off, and he'd go to the same post office to pick up where I was dropping his stuff off at. Like she would literally take it and just throw it in a box.
Oh, okay.
So when we had the issue with his order last week, and he messaged me, and I'm like, well, normally I could just run you down something, but since it's not coming from me, it's I mean, I can't. So I told him, I said, well, it's coming from Jersey, so we'll get it. But he did get it. Everything's square. He's good.
Awesome.
Yeah, government cheese was the best. It is. It's like Velveeta. Like it's like the.
I think it's the same.
McDonald's.
I think it's the same.
It's
the same cheese.
It reminded me of like McDonald's cheese. Yeah, Annapolis. So where do I like to eat Annapolis? Annapolis, down by the water. There's a. So if you're looking at the main street in Annapolis and the water's to your back at the waterfront, there's a seafood place on the right that we like going to that place. And there's also a place in Annapolis. It's a pie place, but it's not just regular pie. They have like savory pies too. But it's like a punk rock pie place. I can't remember the name of it. We went there and we got pie from there before.
Since love, it's me. Pie.
Let me see. What?
No, I was thinking of Sweeney Todd. He said meat pies.
Dangerously delicious pies.
Dangerously
that's in
delicious
Annapolis.
pies.
Yeah.
That's a pretty kick-ass name for a pie shop.
Yeah. Dude, they're freaking so good, bro.
Dangerously. I hear pots and pans upstairs. I know she's making second dinner up there. I can hear it.
Who? Audrey?
Oh yeah, she's making second dinner. I can hear. I hear pots and pans upstairs.
You know where else I want to go? Just to fucking go. And I think you can get reservations there pretty easy now. I want to go to Peter Luger's in New York and get a steak from Peter Luger's.
Oh, that's pricey.
I don't care.
That's some.
It's on my list of like I want to go because
I think you have to wear a jacket to go there too.
The mobsters and shit went there and like I mean, I feel like when you go to these places that've been around for so long and have a pretty big history, when you visit them and you eat them, you get the experience what other people did years ago. You just feel connected to them. And Camo Cam, yes, St. Elmo's in Indianapolis. So it used to be across the way from the RCA Dome, but since the RCA Dome's gone, but it's in that downtown area. That's where Peyton Manning and the Colts, they would go after every home game, go eat at St. Elmo's, and they have really good steak. So that's on my list too, St. Elmo's.
Peter Luger's that's in it's in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
That's where the original one is.
New York's not far from you. We need to go.
New York's not far.
Next time I go, we need to. But I can't go to Peter Luger's without my wife, though. I'd have to take her.
Yeah, you got to take her. Yeah, there's, you know.
Oh, and I want to go to Mystic, Connecticut. I want to go to Mystic Pizza.
Mystic Pizza.
For no reason other than Julia. Is it Julia Roberts? Isn't the movie? But the movie. Mystic.
Oh, there was a movie for that?
Yeah, there's a movie called Mystic Pizza. Yeah, and there's a legit pizza shop there called Mystic Pizza.
I see that. Yeah, I see the website. Yeah, okay. I mean, yeah, that's a long way for pizza, but I know it's just to go to the.
I feel like Connecticut is like we just have to go there.
Connecticut's
and they have good pizza too. Is that New Haven, Connecticut? Is
Connecticut's like an 8-hour drive. It's like an 8-hour drive. Should go to Connecticut.
I want to say New Haven is in Connecticut, right? That's where the pizza. There's good. Pizza
New Haven is in New York, I think. New Haven's in New York.
No, I thought Bleecker Street was in New York. John's on Bleecker. That's in New York. I want to go there. The Bleecker Street. John's on Bleeckers. So my struggle meal, believe this or not. What?
Ellie. Jesus.
Ellie.
And asparagus.
Oh.
Oof.
So my struggle meal, and you would think it'd be something Mexican food related because Mexican food is pretty inexpensive to make basic Mexican food. Mm-hmm. But my struggle meal, and I haven't had this in years because with my wife and son being gluten-free, they can't eat it, is tuna noodle casserole. I'd eat the shit out of some tuna noodle casserole. And it's just tuna, cream soup, cheese, and noodles. Like, yeah, see, New Haven's in Connecticut. I knew the Venus would know. Because Bleeckers in New York, John and Bleeckers, but New Haven, they say New Haven has some of the best pizza, which is weird because it's Connecticut, so people don't assume. But New Haven is well known for pizza.
They have okay pizza. It's okay pizza. Jersey is the best pizza.
Yeah, but Portnoy says
Jersey is the best pizza. That's what he said. One of his highest rating is in Jersey. It's not far from my house.
Frank Pitt opened a location at Alexandria. Oh, so I know where Duke Street, Alexandria. Best pizza DMV. So my favorite Mexican food in my area is in Alexandria on King Street. It's called Don Tacos. It's a tequila bar, but they have Mexican food and they're street tacos in a gourmet fashion. They're like not normal, but they're a little different. Fucking love them. See, in New York, so I have this whole thing I told my wife we need to spend a week in New York, in like where Central Park in that area is located. I said because I want to go to Cat's Deli, and there's lots of things I want to see. I want to go to Central Park. I want to go to a play. I want to see something at Madison Square. We've been in New York, we've been overnight. We did a day trip to go see the tree, but I want to spend time there and actually like embrace New York because growing up, I've been infatuated with New York City. Like, if there's one place if you had to like say, I should have been born here, I should have been born and raised in New York City. That's where I want to play stickball in the alleys behind the houses, the buildings. like Tony Danza or I should have been a New Yorker. I've always been infatuated with it. So I want to spend a week there. But I want to go to Cats, and then I think across the way, but down a block or two from Cats, there's a place you can get a bucket of meatballs, like in a popcorn bucket, like the movie theater, like a bucket of meatballs.
Okay.
And I want to walk around New York with a fucking bucket of meatballs, just snacking on meatballs all day, visiting New York. Why? No idea why I have to do this, other than where else can you walk around with a fucking bucket of meatballs? I want to go to Little Italy because there's a lot of places there I want to eat, and
Yeah.
I want to go to like the actual Italian shops where they have the salamis and the supersettas and all these meats hanging down. You can go to deli, get a sandwich, and they're slicing shit. I want that experience. Little Italy is like where I belong. Like I want that experience, and then I want to go just everywhere. I need to spend at least a week in New York.
So
I don't want the touristy spots. I want to experience New York.
What you should do is you just come down to the feast, the San Gennaro feast. That's what you should do. Like if you want to,
Is Camel Cam being serious, because they have Sbarro pizzas in all the malls across the United States. So is that are you being serious?
Come on,
Camel Cam's got to be pulling our leg here, because there's no way he wants to go to New York and go to Sbarro's. Because I'm like, bro, I could take you to downtown Indianapolis and go to Sbarro's. Yeah, you go. Yeah. So yeah, I'm telling you, bucket of meatballs. I mean,
now you go over there and like we just went to the flower festival. Like it was like a year ago. We went to a flower festival, and in the meatpacking district, and it's like you can walk around with anything, because marijuana is legal over there. So like it's everywhere. It's everywhere. People are in the streets. It's like you smell it and all that stuff. So you can walk around with. Nobody's gonna care.
I want to go to like a bodega, get me a sandwich, give me a sausage, egg, and cheese or whatever.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a bit from The Office. I'm like, okay. I'm like, Camel Can's gonna be pulling us. Yeah, but I want to.
He said he was in New York. He's like, New York authentic slice. It's bars. It's funny.
I want to go to the pizza shops. They're just so like. To me, New York is unlike other places, because maybe there's some places in Jersey like it, but you have all the buildings and stuff in neighborhoods, but you have like restaurants and shops built into those neighborhoods. Arizona is not like that at all. And I want to experience that. I want to go to a neighborhood where people live, but there's like this little pizza shop on the corner.
All right.
They don't have that. Arizona, you have where you live, and then you have to go to the food, go to the store. So you can't just be like, I'm going to walk down the block and underneath Tommy's house is Gino's Pizza. We don't have that. That's what I want. And I know you kind of have that in Jersey a little bit. Or even in Pittsburgh, like the place where you had the PB&J wings. It's literally in the middle of a neighborhood. Like the road's kind of like a V'd out, and you have houses, and then you have houses here, and then you have this little corner store and this building that's a sports bar, and you go to wings. But there's all these houses right literally next to it.
Yeah.
That is nothing like Arizona at all.
It's like when I used to live in Brooklyn, like, walking to school and stuff like that. Like there's literally like there's pizzerias everywhere. It's like they're just they're all over the place, But yeah, next time you come over, we'll drive down to the train station and we'll hop on the train to New York, and it's like they run every half hour trains to
How long
Madison
is the train
Square.
ride?
I don't know, maybe a little bit less than an hour. And it's like, it's like it brings you right to Madison Square Garden, Grand Central Station in Madison Square Garden.
We could spend the day and just be stupid and come back.
Yeah, and it's like you take a 1 mile walk and you're right in Times Square.
Oh yeah, we've been to Times. So we stayed in Newark. We drove to Newark, stayed in a hotel, fancy hotel in the worst part of the place. This was like, how was this hotel? Everything around this was so bad, but the hotel was nice. Then we went over, we hopped the train, the train was underneath the hotel. Get the train, we were right into Manhattan or wherever it's called.
Yeah.
We were right there by Madison Square. We walked Times Square. We saw Rockefeller Center. We went to the Lego store, the M&M store, walked around, had some dinner at some Italian place, and then got the train back, went to Newark, and came home in the morning.
Yeah. Well, there you
go. So yeah, like I just love that. Like, and you see on the movies, like New York, and you're downtown, all the people are all these people walking on stuff. I just want to experience all that. Like more than just 10 minutes. I want to like be in that. I tried getting jobs in New York. It's just with when I was with FEMA. I had a friend I worked with in the FEMA office, and she's from Jersey, and she got a job in New York City, literally right where the 911 thing is, 911. And she kept telling me, "Oh, you should come work here." I'm like, "We're not moving up to New York," and then I think if we can move to Jersey and take the train. So she kept trying to get me up there, but I was like, "Man, I would work in New York City in a fucking heartbeat if I could."
Yeah, Audrey goes every quarter, every 3 months. She goes to Manhattan for meetings, like her job meetings, and she did her first one. So now, like, I said, so it's such an easy thing. You just go park, hop on the train, you're there, and then you just and spend the whole day there. She spent the whole day there. She's the meeting, and like she was her where she had a meeting. She was so close to Times Square and all the stuff over there and everything like that, and all the restaurants and stuff like that.
I feel like the parts of New York that I really want to see are outside of Times Square. Like I want to experience, true New York. Not
you gotta pick to where you want to go though, because I mean,
Little Italy, bro. I really just want to go.
All right, yeah. So yeah, you gotta like pick it because you start walking around and like you end up in some spots where it's not.
Yeah, and I want to go to Coney Island. I want to go to Coney Island just to go to Coney Island.
Oh my god, I used to go to Coney Island like every weekend. My parents would take us because it's like the aquarium. New York Aquarium is right there, and then Coney Island is like right next to it. So like my parents were they didn't know what else to do. So like I lived like, I mean,
where's Coney Island at?
It's oh shit. It's in Brooklyn, I think. Let me get I don't know I don't remember exactly. There's a kid going there all the time.
It's far from New York City, right? Like from Times Square.
No, it's not. It's in Brooklyn.
So see, I don't even know where that, like, in comparison. So he's near Staten Island then. Isn't Brooklyn on your way to Staten Island? Brooklyn's on the bottom part, right?
I don't know the geography. I just know that the drive there is like, I don't know, maybe like half hour. It's like a half-hour drive from here to go to Brooklyn. It's not it's just a pain in the ass though. But it's not that far from here. But it's not like it's hard to it's good you want to see it and all that, but like, it's not a pretty place. Like it's
yeah, I just want to go. I don't give a shit if it's ugly.
It's not necessarily like that safe either.
It was cool back in the day though.
Yeah, like the day, yeah. But like, like all that whole surrounding area, like it's a rough area. They're rough areas.
60th precinct.
I mean, I haven't been there.
30. It's the 34th safest out of 69 areas.
I don't trust those
rankings. There's 33 other precincts. Fuck the Wonder Wheel.
You know what though? That Wonder Wheel is they have like they have swinging carts. So like you'd ride a Ferris wheel, and the little pod that you're in the Ferris wheel just stays stationary. But if you get the right one on the Wonder Wheel, like you're going, and all of a sudden it goes on a track and it starts to swing. So it's like it's weird.
All right, Miss Vina, you have a good night.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what I mean. It's terrifying because you're so high up, and all of a sudden your cart just drops and starts to swing. Yeah, it's yeah, it's okay. I mean, you gotta be ready for it. I don't know who that is. Get that off my channel. What is that?
She says, "Whoa, touch me again. You're gonna find out who I really am." So he touches her. Hi, I'm Jellybean, and I'm a hoe. What? Ladies and gentlemen, please lock your daughters up and do not let them do that.
Yeah, I don't know. All right.
Yeah, no, we've been 3 hours.
Yeah, we're in 3 hours. Yeah. I think it's time to wrap it up. I don't know.
Yeah, we nothing. We're not fun anymore.
All right, yeah, let's wrap it up. We'll wrap it up. Yeah. Again, thank you for everybody who came tonight. We don't have a sign off. Officially, we don't have a sign off.
Yeah,
which
like,
I learned. I learned when I was the one with Scott. He's like, "Well, sign us off," and I'm like, "Oh, we don't have a sign off. We don't have an official sign off. Like, we don't have a ending slogan or anything like that."
Yeah, we haven't like. Yeah.
Yeah, it's just one of the things we got to work on, you know.
Yeah. See, Johnny's all about like he wants it. Like, well, we need to stream. I'm like, we don't need to stream because I don't really want to, but Johnny wants to. We need to figure out what direction we want to take our streaming.
I really wanted to do a stream because last week the stream was so like, you know, taken over by that shipping thing. So like I wanted to like
stupid.
That's why I wanted to do another one just to, you know, get a good one in, you know. So that's why I decided to do the stream tonight because the last week.
See, Mike's like, we need opening. That's what we need. I need to create we need to create like the opening intro and the outro. You know how I used to do?
I don't think we need that.
Yeah, we do. The people see. Mike said we need it. The people.
If you want to hear music, you know,
it's an intro, so it gives them something to like. Oh, here we are. Don't be a hater.
It is. I don't know. It just I never used it. I didn't see. I don't feel. I don't. It's the same thing with my review videos. I don't have an intro to my review videos and stuff like that. I'm just like, here we are, and that's it.
Yeah. Well, I'll create something.
I guess maybe for the Dad Beers channel.
Like, hey, we're dads. We're super, and we're hungry, and we're rad. I don't know.
I don't use that stuff because I'm like, I don't know. I just don't. It's not my style. But for the Dad Beards channel itself, if you want to like do a whole production,
I wanted to like bring in the whole dad beards, dad bods and stuff, but like with Tyson doing the dad bods and beards, I canceled that idea because I told him once he came out, I said, Tyson, you're killing me, Smalls. I love you, man. But I can't do it now, Tyson. I can't talk about dad bods. It's all right. But yeah, their podcast it's pretty intense. I like it. But yeah, what does Frank Pep mean? Chris Frank Pep. I don't know.
What? I don't know if Frank
Pepe's is the goat. Well, then the Christmas may be behind. But yeah, so I don't know when we'll do it. Maybe we'll do it next weekend when none of us have our wives around.
Yeah, we'll see.
See what happens. We could do a sale. All beard oils, $12 next stream.
There you go. All beard oils, all beard brothers.
Stream only sale, $12 beard wash.
Use code.
No code needed.
No code.
Yeah.
All right, let's call it a night.
Yep. You guys have a good night.
Have a good night.
Thank you for supporting us. Dad beards.
Really appreciate it.
Even Ellie, mom beards. You know what I mean?
And
we're all about it. Thanks for dealing with my poor quality cameras and stuff.
Hey, you look fine. Don't worry about it.
Duffy, my dog over there sniffing. All right, we'll talk to you guys later. Use code no code needed, and JG might throw in a wash. There you go.
No, never happening again. Trust me that.
You heard it here. He said it will never happen again. So
never gonna happen again.
If it happens again after not including anything in those orders, but going forward, if it happens again, free wash for everybody.
Oh my God. He's not. No, he retract that. That's not happening either. So
Ron, I put the link in the chat.
he's just tired.
Oh, I'll send it to you on IG, Ron. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, he's tired. He's talking crazy.
No.
Yeah. So if a mistake happens, no, it's not gonna happen. But it's not, a mistake is not gonna happen again. But if it does happen, we're not throwing out free product like that. It's crazy.
It's gonna happen again. You know why? Because Johnny does this stuff when he's super tired.
All right.
Look at that. Big
Okay.
old nugget.
So everyone, have a good night.
Yeah.
Catch you later. Peace.
Peace in the Middle East.